if I notice that an entire group of people is missing...
Where are the missing Armenians?
And you are the only thing alive in that area. When the third impact happens, I'm going to know it's you.
I don't have...
Third impact? You're going to tell me that's not the third impact? He's threatening genocide.
The problem isn't that we left like Petra alone with the Myconids. We left the Myconids alone with Petra.
Exactly. Underground.
What?
I'm sorry.
And rock
I don't know what to tell you.
Petra has the ability to start the Third Reich.
The Third Rock.
Actually, I don't get that until I want to say 13th level.
I played Alchemist, who's a reverse King Midas, and he turns everything he touches into flesh.
Only the gold he touches into flesh.
Okay, he turns all the gold he touches into flesh, yeah.
Well, if it's reversed, then he'd have to be a fake man who turned human, and then now he can turn things into...
Okay, well, I'm Xavier.
Oh, are we on?
Yeah, he's been on for a minute.
That's the gimmick.
I'm Sharese.
Hey, I'm Chance. I'm always here. I'm a little buzzed.
I'm Ryan.
Hi, I'm Andrew, I guess.
I'm Caleb.
Want to try that again?
I am Caleb.
There you go. I honestly think you should be a voice actor, dude.
Really?
Like, I think you have the chops for it.
Like, I feel like I would need to practice.
Yeah.
You
already do.
But you have good vocal range.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Everyone's gotta practice though.
Oh no, like me, I can't do it. Like this is my.
It's like
it's this or annoying high shrill.
What's the high shrill like?
I'm not ready for it.
Fuck.
The world's not ready.
Shit, cuz.
This is the
Yeah, it's like that's how far it goes. Like when we were doing like last week's session, right? And he was telling me, he's like, yeah, you could probably sing. I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, it's either gonna sound like Barry White got hit by 18 trucks,
Or Ice JJ Fish.
or I say Fish. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm just not gonna sing because like, obviously I could sing at home, which I do all the time, or I'll sing when I'm wearing my mask up when nobody can hear me because there's 18 forklifts rolling past.
I also do that, yeah.
Right, but I'm not comfortable
I fucking-
just singing on mic.
In my car, I'll roll my my work car, I'll roll my windows down, I'll scream. I will scream.
a couple
I'll
Scream
sing and
Purple Rain at people.
Not exactly.
Purple rain.
A couple days ago, you were screaming like, "It won't flush down." What the fuck? It won't flush down.
Yeah, it's a poo-poo parody of
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
the one song from Barnyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one song from
Where this
Barnyard.
cow fucking beats up
the
like
shit out of some fucking coyotes.
YouTube.
Oh, I was thinking of the first one.
Find it.
I thought that song was
Fucking
so
dope.
Sam
cool when I
Elliott
was a
dies.
Dude. Why did that
That
scene
song
go so
in
fucking
Barnyard
hard?
is cool. The actual song
The scene
sucks
where
ass.
Sam Elliott dies.
Is that where? Yes.
Rest in peace, Sam Elliott. You were a better Ghost Rider than Nicolas Cage.
The scroll of San Benghazi.
Did he die?
No,
In Barnyard.
in Barnyard, he did, yeah.
Got his
I haven't
jugular
heard
pierced.
about this.
Got
That
his
man's
jugular
voice.
pierced.
No, it's fucking dope.
Beef. It's what's for dinner.
And then he hits him over the head with a guitar.
This is
He was a cow, not a bull. They were all cows.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, they
was
all had
fucking
He had udders. The men had udders. They weren't echidnas, they were cows, so it threw me off.
They're not echidnas, Jesus
This is a
Christ.
slightly drunk cast because Chance
I'm
drunk
not even...
3 shots of tequila.
Whoa.
Oh, you got water bottles? Can I get one?
He's drinking water.
The tipsy cast.
Not even...
I just drink straight from the tap like a real man.
It's the drink cast where four out of the 6
Big
people
whole
here
tap
are
goes down your
drinking.
throat.
I used to do that, but then this one time in school, I saw this kid like deep throat the fucking
Faucet?
faucet at school, and I was like, no, It's not worth
Never
it.
again.
Nope, I'm
You out
good.
here deep throwing faucets, kid?
I don't.
That's how you get the fluids.
It was weird.
No, it's not true. You drink the
What kind
water.
of fluids
like
you
I
talking
know
about,
what
boy?
you're doing, You dumb bitch.
Boy, what kind of fluids you talking about?
At our middle
It's
school,
the healthy kind.
it was weird in our middle school because we had the ones where you step on them, and it's like a half circle, like weird ass large.
That was the sinks in the
Yeah, it
bathroom.
was weird.
Yeah.
It's not a.
I've never.
I remember walking into the
Remember that
bathroom
deeply?
sometimes and just find just a little dollop of
I
shit
don't
on the
remember
bottom.
Oh, wait.
Keith very well.
It might have not been in the girls' restroom.
I don't remember
Well,
Keith Lee
no,
very well.
that's more of like a hygiene thing because if the lever's on the bottom, you don't have to touch the nasty ass.
Yeah.
faucet
Have you seen what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never. It's cool, but I've never seen one like it before since school.
There's also a time where some kid like called in a bomb threat, and it may or may not have been me.
Jesus Christ, Cam.
No, because I.
May or may not.
No, let me explain.
You know what
Let
that implicates, right?
You better hope the NSA isn't listening to this.
me explain. I wrote on the
I'm
wall
keeping it all in.
the bathroom.
Hold on, before you.
then we can cut this.
On. No, because we won't. Because we know
We
how.
never do.
If I
You guys
edit
talk
it,
about
which I
cutting
never
stuff.
do, I'll keep it in. And when Ryan edits, he only edits the super shit that should not be in there.
Yeah, there's
this
been a
is one
couple
of those
things
that
I
would
remember.
not matter. Second, the last
Too
time you
late.
said, "Let me explain," it was about you choking a kid because he's an asshole. So I want to remind you about this.
Scott's
You
glass.
choked the kid?
I didn't like choke him out. I just a quick like. It's still not.
It's like a
Yeah.
Homer Simpson into a Bart.
Yeah.
A hand neck
How
hug.
old was the kid?
All
We
right.
were like he was like a year younger.
Yeah, is he like a
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it okay.
I'm taking chances walking up on a playground and just choking out.
No, we were like seniors. He was like a sophomore or junior.
He was a junior.
Okay.
Anyways, I was a stupid kid. I like to write just dumb shit on the wall. Like I would write, I would look up like Bleach Hotto chants and write on the wall because I was an edgy faggot.
On the toilet, right?
Yeah, I'd be like shitting and writing that shit on the wall.
It's okay, dude.
And like, what? You used to do something similar?
Yeah, but it was on my pants.
On your pants?
Yeah,
Kindred spirits.
yeah.
I would do stuff like that. Then one day I like wrote down a random date in like October, and I was like, "Be prepared," because I was just being fucking stupid. I'm like, "Oh, this is funny." And sometime in October, they were like, "Everybody needs to go to the the lunchroom."
Make sure that you're everyone go to the lunchroom to make sure that you are in this building when it explodes.
Over here, Chance is warning everybody about the Hogyoku and anything they're talking about a fucking bomb.
The Hogyo crew, that sounds like one of those goddamn
One of them
Japanese
goddamn
bombs.
bombs.
Man.
No, I can only say that because, like, Kindred Spirits, obviously, I would write, like, Kingdom Hearts dialogue on my pants.
Fuck yeah.
Is this a dream?
Yeah, no, that shit. That entire first section. It was like one side was Sora's and one side was Roxas. And then there was...
Did you draw X's? on
No.
your pants? You didn't give yourself the recussion
No,
No, I didn't get
but
that.
for sure you thought nobodies were dope, and you're like, I'm
I
a
can
nobody.
promise you I never
Nobody
wore
cares
those
about
to
me.
school.
Okay.
Because I'm not
Bro,
stupid.
you don't even need a nobody name. Your name already has an X in it.
Yeah, but it's not as cool. Can't have two X's in the name.
yeah, but
Yeah, so it's just like, it's grab my name, throw it in a blender, and whatever comes
whatever
out.
comes
that's
out,
the
it's
name,
your name. Yeah.
What was it? Fucking. Alternatively, there was a point where I was like at my house, right, and I didn't have cable, so I had or internet. This was a very shitty time for me. So I had to go to the library to get fucking
yep.
movies
Oh my
and
gosh.
shit.
I feel
and
it.
they never had like the full series of something, so it was like the second to last arc of Gurren.
Bro, same fucking here!
Which is how I got into Gurren. It was
Same fucking here!
It was from fucking Yoko being a school teacher to the end of the series.
Holy
It's the
shit!
exact same fucking one that I watched.
Yeah, so I had no idea what happened in the first half of the series.
Holy
Which
I know-
library was it at?
It was out like in Lakewood or something.
So what? You just get her like flipping over the fucking chalkboard or
Yes,
whatever?
yeah.
There's guns
Yeah,
back there?
yeah.
You're like, what is this?
Throwing the
Yeah.
fucking chalk like behind the kid and
Yeah.
like sticks.
Yeah, no, it was
That was exactly the same with
Yeah.
me. I saw that. I was like, oh, that's fucking
it was
cool.
that and like the Naruto, like it was a Naruto fight. The first time they were at the fucking him and Sasuke fight at the end of OG Naruto.
I watched that
Oh,
when
that-
it aired
that's
on
good.
TV.
And there was the portion of like backstory where Sasuke is learning how to do the fucking Phoenix Flower Jutsu, and I sat there and I'm like copying the fucking shit.
Was that middle school?
I could never do
No.
that.
Middle school? Elementary
That was
school?
high school, dude.
Fuck yeah. Freaking in
I still have the Chidori hand signs like imprinted on my brain.
in elementary school when Naruto came out, I remember just me and my classmates sticking our fingers up each other's butts.
Yep.
And then we eventually
Poncho?
got in big trouble for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Naruto came out.
Oh man, we used to do fucking Sonic run with my hand. I used to do that with my hands behind the back.
Oh, yeah.
I never did that. But there was always points about like in my head where even in high school and middle school, it's like if I run a specific like type of way, it'll make me look cooler.
Yeah.
You know,
It won't give you more speed.
Right.
Using your hands out like this.
Yeah,
like straight.
kind of. It was like there, and it reminded me of something that happened at work yesterday or the day before. It was the day before. So we were working on like our last truck, right? And one of the guys I was working with, he looks over at a dude that nobody really likes too much. He's like a forklift driver, and he's like, "Bro, how come this dude walks like a character from Kingdom Hearts?" I looked over and I looked
Is
back.
he doing the fucking like?
Yeah, he's doing like this, and I was like, "Oh."
I walked like that for years.
I'm like, bro, you can't destroy his gate like that. It's not cool. And then and I'm just like laughing, and he didn't notice that I had my face mask, right? He didn't notice that it was Kingdom Hearts. So I'm waiting for like 20 minutes. This is us like later trying to finish up. He looks over, he's like, "Bro, I didn't know you had a Kingdom Hearts thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, you didn't fucking notice? Well, we're in this like the entire time that I've been here. How did you not know?" But yeah, it's like one of those where like you walk a certain way, you think you look cooler, and you just look like some fucking asshole. It's like,
I'm gonna be honest. I put my hands in my pockets and I slouch down a lot.
Yep.
I do that naturally.
Looking like P3 Pro Tag.
Yep.
Do that naturally.
For sure.
I walk with one hand in my pocket.
That's a good.
That's like
good
the
I
Persona
got
4
one
MC.
hand in my pocket and another hand in the other pocket.
Yeah. I remember one time I was it was in middle school and we were doing like a walk-in thing for PE or something. And this isn't even a funny story. It was just kind of fucked up.
Okay. Most of your fucking stories are, Chance.
No, these girls were just making fun of how I walk because I walk like a weird way or something. Like I walk on the balls of my feet for some reason.
Huh.
That sounds painful.
That's just how I walk. And they were like, "Look at him, he's walking all weird. He's like walking kind of a weird way." And I was like, in my head, I was like, "Fuck you, bitches! Fucking
You get
bitch!"
teen angst, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Man,
hate,
teenage is strong.
a little bit.
I fucking like I hate that shit about like growing up or thinking about myself in high school, how the way like I was,
Oh
and it
god.
makes me want to go back in time and slap the shit out of myself so hard.
What did
that
you
I do,
hate
like,
about
8
yourself?
Flips.
Caleb?
The fact that he couldn't tell when girls were hitting on him.
I didn't like my lack of self-awareness.
You didn't have object permanence, so
I didn't have object permanence. I think I know what I am now, but I didn't exist in high school. I was
It's like
kind
that
of
one-
just going through the motions.
You like that? It's like that one emoji where it's like it's for me.
Was that one?
Yeah. I was a faggot.
High school
I'm
was
still a faggot.
fucking.
Yeah, I still am. Hey,
We've
that's
talked
a
about
joke.
high school a few times on this podcast.
Yeah,
High school was an experience.
It's like we never run out of stories.
I'm having a mental dilemma where I wish we could have more time to do D&D during the week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it.
Only because like again, like I've mentioned before, it's like I watch Critical Role on Thursdays, and usually like Sunday's like the calm down period because like we're just done and I don't try to think about what happened in the last one, and that shit doesn't come back till Thursday. Like Thursday hit, we're watching the new episode, and I look at EB, I'm like, I didn't get to fucking use any of my goddamn new powers.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Same
This
thing.
game.
at all.
Same.
And it's like, I'm pissed off. Damn it. And then the only thing that's been playing through my head is like the potential Drow uprising. Like, it's been playing on loop, like, oh shit, what do I gotta say? When do I activate this? Is it gonna work? Am I gonna see somebody before I get the chance to do this? There's like so many things. Like, how's the party gonna react to me trying to do this to this character? I'm overthinking things with Fel, but then when I get there, it's like swing.
Sweet sword.
You just fucking unga bunga, just beat the shit out
Well,
of people.
I'm trying not to do that anymore because that was a Desh thing.
You should do it. Go feral.
No,
go absolutely go crazy.
Dex
Go
was,
stupid.
I feel
Go
threatened.
stupid.
I'm
Yeah.
going to shoot.
Right, and the last time Fel did that, he got thrown in jail again.
I'm surprised Fel when Minette was like, "Hey, you want to come talk to me? I'm a devoted loyal, but do you want to have a talk with me about how much I love you?" And you said, "Sure," and that caught me off guard. That
You
Fel
want to
would
have a
say sure
talk
to
with me
that.
about our Lord and
because
Savior?
because I already had an inkling Like as the player character,
Yeah.
I knew shit wasn't like
You had a squid.
Correct.
nothing was standing straight up on the fence.
Yeah.
I had this. I told you this. I think afterwards, I'm like, I should have just stabbed her on sight. Like I should have.
Well,
should've-
now you're more traumatized, so you might from now on.
Maybe.
What color was she?
She was a normal colored elf.
Wood elf.
Yeah.
She was white?
She was a wood elf.
She looked
Don't
like a
trust
cer-
white girls,
Nope,
folks.
that's
Don't
not
trust
true at
them.
all. Shut up.
White elves. Fuck drow.
Wait a second.
Drow. No, because that's what I'm saying. Because like, and it doesn't help. It also helped that Luke said, "Yeah, this girl was looking for you," and I'm
Yeah.
like, why would a woman be looking for me of all people?
Yeah.
Fell's inner simp kind of came out.
Oh, what, at that point?
Yeah, it was like, girl.
No, that was. I want to see what this is. I want to see who she's working
There's
for.
more curiosity.
Right, because if I was able to kill her then, she can't report back to whoever she's going to report back
We
to.
could have been like if we had a little time, you could be like, hey, disguise yourself as Fell. Do this for me.
No, because he gave that option, and he just wanted to try and fuck my sister. That's literally what happened, and that's not what I was trying to
That's how
go
Adagio
for.
does.
Yeah,
Well, not anymore.
my
I regret nothing.
my entire thing was like Fel
Yeah,
wants to
he
see
did
who
nothing.
she is.
Yeah.
Fel wants to see, and as soon as she said I'm devoted to Loth, it's like bitch is on the back burner. You're not gonna fucking tell me that a wood elf is down here in the Underdark praising the Spider Queen.
Now you're a side
Bullshit.
bitch.
The spider's on the surface too.
No, but not the influence that she has
not like
down here.
not like Wolf.
Like as far as like general understanding of the Dark Elf pantheon, like she is Underdark Queen. She is the ruler. She is the goddess. Anybody else is bullshit.
Everybody has to be your pay pig.
Yeah. So when I'm hearing like, and obviously I only have my knowledge as a player, saying that a wood elf, though I know normal elves are fucking in the Underdark, probably not as common, and they're probably like albinos compared to the black people that's down there. But
Yeah.
it's like you're here, you're preaching that you follow this goddess. I already don't want to have any affiliation because I've done nothing but get hurt in the presence of this goddess. I don't want to I don't want to have any part in it. So I'm good. Like when I put out the sword, I should have swung, but I didn't because I'm like,
You didn't a little too
this
late.
is like a stance. I'm telling you to back up. This is who I follow, and then obviously when it turns out to be fucking Brixis, it's a whole other fucking slew of goddamn problems.
And it wasn't even the real thing.
Yeah,
It was a simulacrum.
it was a simulacrum, which is like a whole thing about that. The bitch is strong. That's who you might have to fight,
That's not good.
Strong bitch.
and she's gonna have a whole den of fucking demon boys with her.
Hey,
Instead of
Or she'll be fighting them.
demon hipster
Yes,
chicks, she
let
has demon
her
hipster
do
boys.
it. By herself.
Depending, I just don't know what the proper route. Obviously, with the DM here, he can't tell me fucking anything.
No.
Yeah, DM.
No.
I don't know what the proper route is to starting that type of situation.
We can imprison her in stone.
No. Because
We
again,
totally can.
no, but again,
Petra King.
Val has explained to the party.
We can shape so much stone.
You're right, and I understand that. But as I and
He's
Val
not
have
trying to sell
told the
something.
party that he wants to try and save everyone that they can. If we can't, they're demon food. That's their choice.
Yeah, we save them by force.
No.
No.
Not
This
by
isn't a
choice.
by any means.
That is too much work for nothing in return.
We use a ton of stone shapes and walls of stone. And we take all of Menzo Baranzan and we raise it
We
to the surface.
push it
Like,
so
no,
low.
that's something we really
Yeah,
don't
that's
want to
even
do.
worse.
No, because then they'll find out how they're actually the minority in the world, and all the other elves will show up and
Hold on,
start clapping
Ryan,
cheeks.
Ryan, didn't the Drow try to do an uprising before, and that's how shit went south? Isn't that what happened, or am I misremembering?
He said the drow got cast out by the other two.
Right, no,
Yeah,
In your
that
vision you had, yeah.
that was that. That I'm talking about a different one.
Okay.
Was there not history in terms of the Drow trying to reach the surface and start some bullshit, or am I thinking of something else?
You're.
What were you thinking about saying?
What if there are no drow in the past? Because the drow exodus, they exit to the future. That's literally the plot of a book, by the
You
way.
want me to take the entire Drow to the future?
Yeah, and that would explain why no drow have been seen in the past.
But there's
You
been no
totally
Drow
could.
seen in the
No.
future.
It's the other way around.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
the other way
exactly.
around, where no drow had been seen in Koresh and Adagio's like forward.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
time.
that's the future.
So I think he's like putting it like a village situation where this is drow
like that.
society.
I'm liking that.
So like yeah, so like back like no drow have been seen up till this point. The idea being that's because all the drow
Way
exited
in the future.
Yeah.
into the future.
Then that
Okay.
vision was a vision
Oh.
of the future.
So
it wasn't.
Okay.
I know
make
exactly
things-
what that vision
To
was.
make things easier from now on, we are calling Adagio and Crash's time the present, and what we're playing in now is the past.
That's not how I think of it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Because
Gonna
there's the
take you back
future,
to the
and then there's
past.
the far future, if you want to...
That's-
Marty, oh, cheese duck, it's heavy, duck, it's heavy, oh, cheese duck.
Or I could just start saying...
scream
for more weight,
buddy.
Your
Stop using begins.
But anyways, to answer your question about the drought uprising, if I said that, I don't know what the fuck I said, because I don't remember that.
I felt like I heard it, but it could have been from literally anything else.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
Could have been
Afterward,
confirmation bias.
And then afterward, you said everyone got like 1,000 gold.
Yeah, I remember that strictly.
no, but that
We each got a
leveled
magical
up.
item. And we each got a
Twice.
magical item.
like I said, I
don't
know
remember
what
any of
that
this.
vision is. Me as Xavier knows what that vision is.
I wish that
You
happened.
do?
I do. Because
I wish we got
it. I'm not gonna say it here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I have an idea of what it is because again, when I made Fell, I extensively studied the Drow society.
But a lot of it in Voros is my own thing. so
Right,
it could be a little
right.
different.
But there's a lot of similarities.
Well, yeah.
So-
I basically took Forgotten Realms.
Yeah.
Most people, when they make
Ew.
their own thing, they take canon stuff for D&D and
Right.
then change a little bit of it to make their
Right,
own.
right.
That's what most people do.
But again, it's like I know what I know basic loose connections between pantheons.
yeah.
So when you said this is what happened, when you told me what the body was like,
Yeah.
I knew who that was.
Okay.
At least my perception of it is something specific.
Okay.
And it's like you said there was a trio. I know I have an idea.
There's like one of each elf.
One of each elf,
Type.
and I kind of have an idea of who those 1 to 3 were.
Okay.
And if you know about like the elf backstory, specifically the dark Seldrine,
Mm-hmm.
like there's something very loosely connected between that, and that's what I saw. That's what I perceived it as.
Okay.
Whether or not that's true is
That's fine.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
I like it like that though. I like how you have your ideas about what it
yeah.
could be, and you're keeping it internal.
Yeah, I don't want to
For now.
Keeping
say
it
too
real.
much to the party.
Yeah.
Keep it
Because
at 2020.
I don't
Keep it real
want to
down.
have like like Fel have a random Freudian slip and he's like, yeah, this is what it is.
So the only thing about the Drow is kind of connected to Blinking Stone is that there was that invasion they did 10 years ago.
Mhm. Maybe that's
Um,
what I'm thinking.
And then there was the thing with 2 years. I think I said it was like 1 year or 2 years ago. I think I said 2 that where Zalith had the thing where she messed up.
Right.
And she didn't catch the people.
Yeah.
And
which
then-
was the situation where I got my powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also in Blinkenstone specifically, I don't know if I mentioned this to B Team when they were in Blinkenstone. They kind of all died before they could mention it because they were going to mention it when they told you about the way to the surface, but they all died.
Whoopsie!
Damn it.
I don't know if there's a way for me to expunge the information other than just telling you now.
Don't tell us.
Don't tell us.
Okay, then I won't tell you.
Fuck! Wait.
We didn't earn it. We did not earn it.
And
Okay.
this is why Petra embraces nihilism.
Yeah.
And that's why we have to just dig to the surface.
Yeah.
Not yet. We still have things to do.
No, well, the thing is, like, we can't control the characters. If him who wants to reject his
Reject modernity. Embrace tradition.
well,
Embrace mushroom.
reject his fungal goddess bullshit,
Well, I mean, he can.
he
Can't get him
can.
killed.
Yeah,
Well, you can.
and then all
You are in this deal too, sir.
right.
Well, no, she
but-
called you. I've got Frazer Blue on my ass, not you, or not
Wait,
Zuckboy. Yeah, the that's the one that was
The demon
Like,
lord
attached
of,
to me.
Oh,
of
that's
like
right.
illusions and
Yeah.
trickery and stuff.
And then, like, if Petra wanted to leave, all she has to say, I must go. My planet needs me, and then just start digging up.
Petra
things
died
like
to her home planet. Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Like, legit though, if Petra ever, like, leaves the campaign, it's gonna be she walks into a wall and just doesn't come out.
That sounds
This
fun.
was my hole. It was made for me.
Yeah. So it's like,
That's the second Amigara reference today.
Hey,
yeah.
does Amigahara say it correctly? Look, I know you Koreans hate Japanese people, but you better stop right now.
But yeah, no, that's
It's not
what.
hate. It's like you're
Disdain.
just not quite there.
Ooh.
How?
You were, and then some
quite
things
there,
happened in
how?
the 40s, and now you're not quite there anymore.
Damn.
Oh,
We'll get-
you
we'll get-
people are made of
We'll get
mostly
you-
plastic.
We'll get you back. This is true. This is true. We're the fucking Cybermen from Doctor Who.
Oh, we might have to cut that.
They're all fucking Terminators.
So confused.
Ryan.
Self-racism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ryan, I want to say though, good job on that.
We're Asian, we're good, it's okay.
That entire interaction with Fel. I thought that was really awesome. The way that you, like, I don't know if that part was in the book or not, but the way that you handled the entire interaction, I thought
With
was,
the ghost?
With the ghost.
That
I
was
thought-
fucking dope.
I felt
That
that,
was
was
good.
really
That was
good.
From now on, I don't think I'm going to tell you what's in the book and what's not.
No, that's fine.
Because I like you guys wondering.
That whole session was good.
Yeah, no, I just like that part with like, it was a siren call to, like, it was two souls saving each other in a way,
Mhm.
which was really interesting.
Yeah.
And I really liked it.
I thought it would jumpstart Fel's
Redemption.
motivation to
Yeah.
want to redeem his people
Yeah.
better.
Which, yeah, it was way better than anything I could have fucking thought of, to be honest. 'Cause
I
my-
like that story beat. The whole like I want to leave the Drow. Fuck him. I'm gonna save him instead. Actually, I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's really good.
Or the ones you can.
Yeah, the ones I can, because like realistically, he knows that that's not going to be possible with most of the women being under the Spider Queen's fucking.
The women.
Yeah.
The women.
Like he understands that as like a definite, but if he can get some, all he needs is one. And
There
like,
isn't.
I have an idea for what I want the one to be, but I don't think it'll work.
There's a way, or there's an idea of how to end Fel's story.
Death.
Yeah.
And I'm
Gets
not,
to the
I obviously
story, gets
can't
to the story.
tell you until it happens, or
Right,
I,
right,
He
right.
crosses,
I throw a hint
he
out
splits
there or
the
something.
sea.
Right.
They
But
walk.
Well, because like I
40
said,
years in the desert.
Yep.
and it would work, and it would still work
Moses.
in their time, I guess I should say.
okay. Well, like
I'd
I
say
said,
that.
regardless of how the situation goes,
It's not really explaining too much.
Well, like I said, regardless of how the situation
Don't give
goes,
us too many
I'm
hints.
not.
I would rather have Amarok come back for season 3, just so he can get the
Closure.
story that he never got.
Exactly, and I want to include him.
Yeah.
It's just
Too many
situations that
Right.
bind him to Voros
I know.
might change.
I
if you guys
know,
fucking
and it
timeline
pisses
up.
me off. That's why, like, I don't know if you noticed last session, I was slowly trying to manipulate it.
I mean, that's something that I guess I brought up when you two were out talking.
Yeah.
Is I think it is a perfectly rational and valid science experiment, and I think Petra might be would be thinking this too. That we should find and kill Ventibold, the little mushroom.
Who they said it was like an old sovereign in
Yes.
of the abyss.
Because
is cool.
Science.
No. Fuck
Because
science.
if it
Magic.
doesn't, the theory being, if it doesn't change anything, and we're still here and everything's still going on, then it's then this they aren't necessarily from the future because again we don't really know. It lines up, but if something like that happens, then it doesn't make too much sense. Or if it would change things, then Ventibold would never be able to send them on their way, and they would never get to the past, meaning the Herald would never get killed. So the prophecy would still go through, and we would never meet up. So funnily enough, we wouldn't be able to kill Ventibold.
You want to create a paradox.
Science.
Look,
Like
if
no,
the demons get
science
here,
magic.
if the demons get here, someone pull out a longbow and we snipe Ventibold.
like I don't agree with what he's saying, but I'm saying we could keep that in the back burner. Don't turn the heat on. Keep it nice and cool.
I like the freak
You know-
out when I was like, "Oh, go play Ventibold," and you were like, "Huh?"
I have Caleb bending over a mushroom, screaming "what" at it. What? On repeat for a fucking week, and I've been dying at it.
no.
What?
I understand where you're coming from, but it might not matter.
Yeah.
Again, it's like, so we kill Ventibold now, a different sovereign shows up in the future, right?
Yeah.
That same sovereign.
Oh my god, we kill Ventibold and it's Stool.
anything
Sovereign
possible.
Stool.
Mushroom son!
Like,
No, sovereign
pan.
so like, yeah.
So, are you trying to make an argument for killing Ventibold then?
But what I'm saying is, like, say, kill Ventibold, fucking, we'll put the quotes here, Stool's the new sovereign.
Yeah.
Instead of
Are you
meeting
gonna kill
Ventibold,
Stool?
instead of
Shame.
meeting instead of meeting Venterbolt in the present, they meet Spool in the present. Then they get sent back in time regardless, because it wasn't the Sovereign who sent it, it was Zuckmoy. Correct?
Then we just have to kill all of them.
They don't really know what happened.
We can't kill the Demon Lord.
Well, no, that's the
We're
thing.
not setting the forest on fire.
We're not trying to kill the Demon Lord, we're trying to kill her soldiers. And if we kill her soldiers in the past...
To be
Then she
100%, to be 100%,
Yeah.
those fucking Myconids have been the nicest thing to us this entire run.
That's because you didn't get to Bligdenstone early.
It's true.
Look, Swoobledoop may have been fucked, but Bligdenstone was nice until you got there.
Did you toys for a whole fucking month? They gave us food. They gave us a place to eat.
Tappy was
stay.
based.
No. Tappy's dead! I'm upset! I can't do anything about that! We brought
you know
the
what?
Industrial
Did you guys-
Revolution to a town! You guys didn't
No, okay.
fucked it
Here,
up!
because I want you guys to give me the cliff notes of what happened, because I don't have the time to listen to 8 hours
Here.
of fucking podcast.
Let me get my
Did
fucking
not
you
notes
you,
out.
not you. I want it from them.
No,
Did
I'm
you
gonna see
guys
if they miss
literally
anything.
have to
Okay.
walk across a lake for
We
2
walked
weeks?
around!
I had to walk across it because I couldn't fit
Yeah.
the boat.
We walked around the.
I had to walk on waves.
No. Bligdenstone was great. We got there, we met some, like, short dudes. We talked, I taught them glass blowing. I literally started teaching day classes.
No, here.
It was great.
When we split, correct?
Yeah.
He said
And
it
you
can
guys
be
were-
college fund.
You guys were on your way to Bloomington.
So before you
Yeah.
guys get to Bligdenstone, what happened?
Like, I heard the part with the Drider. I heard the part with the essentially the warden of the jail. I heard that
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
That's basically what
That's
happened.
it.
That's
and then
it?
We got to
Global
Bligdenstone.
stuff.
Glabagool.
Oh yeah, we fell in a fucking slime tomb, which is
A
basically
slime tomb.
a slime
Temple?
temple. Yeah, which is where Gwibby was what Gwibby was looking for, right? Where we found Globagool
And a rod that Luke has.
and a rod that Luke can on command have these little gray oozes unpetrify themselves. Yes,
I had to make a
but only for
stairway.
limited time, right? And then we dug our way fucking out and ended up in fucking Bligdenstone after like passing some
Also
mines and
Magillus.
whatnot. Oh yeah, we met Magillus, but we also had the Drider when we had Magillus, and she was just a
Where is she?
Was that a whole freestyle in 5 seconds?
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh, that's not a mimic that was trying to become a minecart.
Oh yeah, and then it died. Globagool ate it.
it was very, yeah.
Um,
It was a courtesy thing.
But when we got there, it was just like Luke could convince everyone to do whatever we wanted.
Right. So
they
where does
just
the
let us in.
Myconid part fit in?
Oh, we met Magillus,
Right.
and Magillus was like, "Hey, mushrooms," and she was like, she was from her way. She was like,
I passed by the grove.
Right. So yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
She was
yeah.
like, "Here's the way to the grove."
So when have the Myconids specifically been negative?
Oh, they
Never.
haven't. No, they haven't. I'm just saying the other people who have been nice are people of Bligdenstone.
and they're just all dead now.
Yeah.
Right.
But the thing is, that's the idea. Why be nice to these people? They're just gonna die horrible, miserable deaths anyways.
How do we know they're gonna die? We might not mess it up.
Consistent evidence.
We might not mess it up.
Yeah. There's a 25. There's a
Confirmation
15.
bias.
There's
Yep.
a 5% chance that we might not fuck this up this
Look.
time.
Once is a coincidence. No, once is a tragedy. Twice is a coincidence. Thrice is, well, fuck, this is a little strange.
Thrice is hard evidence of that.
Yeah, no.
But here's the thing: the first town with Sloobledoop, right? Yeah, that one we legitimately could not have done fucking anything.
We walked in as it was happening.
Yeah,
We walked in, and shit just started happening.
yeah.
we saw the.
Did you
corpses
listen
of
to
our-
that shit?
No, I haven't got there yet.
There was a little like Easter egg where we saw the corpses of our first characters from our original second edition campaign.
Wait, how?
It was just a little Easter egg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just threw him in there.
No,
Okay.
I'm just gonna go from like the town forward, right? So we have the fish dude with us. We get to the town
And Darendil.
and Darendel, but like the fish
Everyone.
dude.
Rest in peace, there.
The fish is more prominent to
He
this
could be
part of
alive.
the story. So we get there, we meet like the chief leader fish of this fucking city, and we're like,
Laughing at their names all the way.
laughing at their names all the way because god damn it were those names fucking hilarious.
We move.
Basically, it came down to say, hey, can you help me with my daughter because she is trying to follow this follow a new god in this different type of religious uprising. It's like, so what do you want us to do? It's like, you want us to get you in close, you want us to kill. I forget what the legit reason.
He was like, I want you guys to offer yourselves as sacrifices.
As a distraction.
As distraction, so I can go up to my daughter and fucking shank her.
And bash her head in.
Right. So there's the line, right? Like that's the setup.
I will give you goods if you do this.
Right. So we go in, we all come to the situation, we get up
It was bash, not shank, yeah.
We get up to like the point where the two religious factions are meeting.
I was Octodad.
Yeah.
I tried to be Octodad.
We get there, and next thing you know, everybody just starts fucking going at each other. Like, there was no time to think. It was literally, we're here, couple words were said, shank, fighting, Demigorgon. And then we had to get back to the house, create a darkness daisy chain to literally... That was a good plan.
That was great.
It was a good plan.
Caleb was just like, he bamped out like... actual Caleb left
I left
the table
Yeah. And,
halfway through that escape.
And then, so then we daisy chained out, left... Darendale, is that who we left?
Yeah.
You said, oh yeah, he started going crazy because he smelled fucking viscera and chum from the offerings that the Koto were doing. And he's like, meat and flesh, I must eat.
Meat, and he started going...
And they're like, okay, no, Darendale, you're going way outside.
We'll leave Darendale outside, we'll come pick him up when we left.
You did not.
No, we did
You
not.
went the opposite way, and he was still over there.
We didn't have a choice. There was not much to do.
I'm not saying it was your fault. It's what happened.
I know, but I'm just defending myself because I don't feel bad at all.
Don't need to defend yourself. Your actions are justified. You wanted to get away from a demon lord.
Yeah. So we left, and then as we're walking,
Taking it down.
fucking Adagio just disappears.
Yep.
Adagio's gone. So we don't know what happened.
In a
to him.
similar manner to how he appeared in the cell.
Yeah, she was just and she's gone. Then we continue our way.
I got zugged.
Yeah. Then we get
you did get
then as we're going across the Dark Lake, we realize like
Hemeth was with you.
we had Hemeth, which was a Dwergar,
Big Dick Hemeth.
Yeah, Big Dick Hemeth.
Tripod.
You know, like as we're all getting on the boat because he found a boat and we unloaded the cargo as much as we can. The fish dude's like, I gotta go back and help my people.
I gotta dip,
dude.
What people?
Dude.
Can you say something in the fish voice?
Whoa.
Say. Fuck, what was
I was gonna have you say something about.
Say Ben Garrison is my favorite artist.
No, don't say.
They're gonna clip that.
Yeah, no.
Someone.
You can leave the hood, but the hood can't leave you. In the fish voice.
You can leave the hood, but the hood cannot leave you.
But yeah, no, like after that point, it's like cool. We get on the boat. The fish is like, I gotta go back to my people. I'm like, what? What? So
my people need me.
Yeah, so he leaves.
He said Wakanda forever.
Yeah, he leaves. So by this point, we lost the fucking creepy monster. You guys there wasn't a drow with us, I don't think.
All of our drow companions died at the jail.
Yeah, there was one guy. There
drow.
was Sareth, the one guy, and I think he fell to his death.
Yeah,
He
I tried
died
to catch him, and then I missed, and he just slammed into the water.
And then then all we had was the fucking orc. Was the only person that could, besides Stool, the only person that could talk to the fucking orc through proper vocal language was Koresh, right?
But Koresh couldn't talk to Stool.
Yeah, but Koresh couldn't talk to Stool, so it was like a weird chain where like there was multiple different fucking just like language barriers. So then we get to fucking Gracklestug after traveling on the lake where he had to walk the entire way.
I had to walk for 2
You killed a
weeks.
fucking goblin in cold blood.
That was me.
Yeah, he was you.
Yeah, no. We tried talking peace. He got up, went.
I just said, fuck it.
Bart and Ernie.
Yeah.
I tried negotiating.
Hamburger and hot dog.
I absolutely tried negotiating.
Yuck Yuck and SB, yeah. You killed Yuck Yuck in cold blood.
Well,
I remember re-listening to that, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
that was murder.
He wasn't.
That was the first goblin you've ever seen in Voros.
He wasn't letting. Yeah, that's why I shot him. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
You were like.
Not to mention is that we were.
Yeah, I was like a little 50s like fucking wife. I was like, oh!
And then you killed the ogre that they had.
Yeah, like the situation was that we were on the boat, right, and fucking Koresh was standing on the water. By this point, we had the better situation because we had a bunch of range. All these fucking goblins could do was hop on the backpack of their goddamn ugly orc trolls and just fucking walk into the water like Godzilla. There's no way they could have fucking got us. But Koresh just said death and just shot a fucking arrow.
I woke up and I chose violence.
Yes.
2 goblins and an ogre with a howdah on top to carrying them around was making a barricade and saying, pay this toll to get past this part of the lake.
Pay the troll toll.
And they were like, no.
Want to get into
kill
this
you.
whistle.
And then the other one, one goblin that was still alive, fucking left. He ran away. He was crying the whole way.
Well, because
he's gonna be the main villain. Just
he might be.
He's
No,
gonna
because
come
like,
back.
we told him, it was like, we didn't want to do this. We didn't want to pay because it didn't make any fucking sense. We also didn't mean to kill your friend, Robot. And then the situation went the way it did, and that's where we found, I think, a letter.
What's a robot?
Signing the creating like a life link between the goblin and the orc troll thing. Ogre. And like, well, could we use this? We couldn't, because by this point the ogre was drowning itself in the fucking water. So there was nothing we could do about that. So that we continued on our merry way.
We found a dwarf painting in a sarcophagus or something.
Oh, is that the
Heilbus
painting?
painting.
Yeah,
it was
we
painted
found
with
that.
Heilbus.
Fought a fucking water serpent. That was cool.
Water weird.
Then we got into Gracklestug, and then the first thing, I was told not to do is don't be suspicious. So it was like, cool, we can just go to the market, sell what we found out of the coffin.
I'd like to say that I wasn't being suspicious.
You're correct. You weren't.
You're Warforged. You were literally always
No.
suspicious.
He was an elf.
I looked like an elf. I looked like Fane's human form.
Yeah.
Or elf
But no,
form.
Fel.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So we go. We're like, we can go sell our stuff.
Bazaar.
I'm currently the only one that can speak Undercommon because he is still gone to wherever the fuck he was.
Oh.
That's just going.
So Eris and I are trying to sell the jewelry that we found, and I put the jewel on the table to the vendor, and the vendor says 10 gold or like 10 silver or some shit like that, and I'm like, no, I'm good, I'll take it back, and he takes the shit and pockets it. Now,
when you want my offer, I'm taking that.
So now,
Is this how you end up in jail?
yes, like my inner Desh came out and wanted to shoot on sight. I can't do that with Fel, so I'm like, all right, how do I do this? I'm just like, I'll just emanate darkness. Darkness pops up. I couldn't grab the shit. I think I grabbed some coin or something. And then the darkness popped out. I tried feigning like I didn't know what was happening. Obviously, being in the Underdark, not being out of the city, and knowing that these guys dealt with drow, that it was probably the drow that cast darkness. Not only that, the fucking Dwergar have the ability to turn invisible, and I didn't know that.
There are eyes everywhere.
So when the darkness stopped, the Dwergar came at me and said, "We're taking you to jail." I had a disguise on by this point, looking basically a little bit of different facial features with white hair, so I wouldn't be discovered as the half-breed slave.
So is the Durgar enlarge reduce at will or once a day?
I believe it's once a day.
Yeah, it's once a day.
Oh, okay.
So by this point, they drag.
Invisibility's at will, I think.
Eris doesn't know what's
Reach that
happening.
luck.
Koresh, the twins, and Heaven.
Yeah.
Like by this point, we've like basically bullied the twins to this point because we're like,
I didn't. I was fine. I
they
gave them
weren't
food.
catching food.
They don't know how to fish.
They expected us. These were-rats don't know how to catch fish.
No.
We didn't know at the time, but it's like, again, we, at least help figure out a way to get food. I don't mind, but I can't be the only one me and Eris can't be the only one that catch fish here, So, and the orc was hungry too. We're like, he's catch your own fish. Like, oh yeah, I can do that, huh? And then he'd catch his own fucking fish. Simple as that.
That was dumb. And
Yeah.
he bullied people to take their food if he didn't get fed.
Yeah. So, and not only that, I was bullying the twins, and I was bullying this
Maybe
fucking
lose
orc.
400 gold
No,
on this orc.
We'll get to it.
That was your fault. You did not
because
have
because I didn't know he wasn't going to be with us after we were gone.
Dude, always expect that we're gonna lose the NPC.
Crush bought armor for the orc, and then the orc didn't come with us like the next day.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Yeah, but so I get arrested. The twins disappear from the party. They said we're just good, and then Hemeth goes into talk with his dockmaster dude.
Big dick Hemeth.
I get taken to jail. I let Eris know. I'm like, hey, just go back to the inn. I'll be there in a few. I get taken into jail. They're hanging out. They're doing whatever. And next thing you know, I just dimension door out of the prison and walk to the alleyway.
Yeah.
And then Eris and I went on an 80s fashion montage.
Yeah.
like
the bazaar.
Yeah, going through the bazaar. And shit.
In the middle of their 80s fashion montage, a two-headed fucking giant rolled through the square.
Yep.
And
I got hit with a cart.
Once I realized what was happening,
hit with a chimney.
by time Fel got to the square, the ranger and the paladin already killed it. And then that's when we got founded or got talked to by the
Stone Speaker.
The Stone Speaker who gave us the letter about like the names of those giants.
Yeah,
and the big ass crystal.
And the big ass crystal.
Your crystal quarterstaff.
Yeah. And then at some point we met with Thumbershode. And then he told us when we met with the priest. The priest.
Yeah, the priest saw your that Grom took a liking to you.
Yeah.
And were probably informed by invisible Dwergar spies everywhere.
Right. Yeah.
That there's these people that are talking to the Stone Speaker. They're probably important. Get in on that shit.
Yeah.
And the Keepers of the Flame, who served Thumbershode, was like, we want the Wormsmith to see you.
Right. And then it became like this conflict, like the lesser of two evils. The fucking speakers are like, hey, if you guys, what he's gonna have you do is he's gonna have you go do this, but make sure you bring the item to us and not to the dragon. We're like, why? Because
I think they were there putting sidekicks.
I'm just explaining for the viewers. It's a quick recap.
Yeah. You might remind them when I came back.
Yeah. By this point, like we're in the tub. They see the brand, and then fucking Kaleb just Jesus is out of the water.
Yeah, you guys are cleaning yourself off so you can see a dragon who was like, I only want to see these dirty peasants get them clean.
So we had to get all clean boyed, and then
you were naked.
I was standing on the water
in front of people. Adagio just floats up out of the water, realizing that that the passage of time has only been like 20 minutes for his dumbass. It's been like almost a week and a half to a month, I think.
You guys were on the dark for almost a whole month. Anyway.
Yeah, for like a month. But for him, it was only a couple like maybe an hour at most.
I've traveled through time twice.
And then we decided we're gonna talk to the dragon, and the dragon's like, "Yo, do this," and then we go do the thing. That's literally that's our split. That's our split.
Okay.
And then
I think
Grapplestug's probably fucking blown up.
Yeah.
They were getting ready.
But my original point is that we're kind of like 3 for 3.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I don't think not giving the town a chance is the right solution.
Also, I'd rather them have a chance.
Yeah, because you guys technically did that with Blingstone. You gave them a chance. You started the Industrial Revolution,
and it meant fucking nothing
by a fucking slim margin.
No, at all. Like with all of our help, like if we would have been there, just done. Like these people can't protect themselves, and if we can't save them.
No, I get that. I absolutely get that. But what I'm saying is that the only ranged person that could hit something that wasn't with Eldritch Blast was the thing that can only get once a turn between 8 different things.
What I think what Xavier's trying to say is that there was a way to save them, but the party did not do the thing they needed to do in that battle.
Yeah. And then not only that, but the bad guy got away. Now that we are, after 3 fucking failures, I think we're a little bit better equipped. We're back as a formal party, and we've been working together for a little while. We understand what the potential dangers could be, and we can probably suss out the shit before it pops off. Again, this next session, which is tomorrow for us, you're by yourself, which worries the fuck out of me just outright. As a person, Petra by herself is it's a scary thought for me.
And you're okay with splitting off from the group in this area, right?
So that's something I literally want to bring up for the last 15 minutes, half hour.
Yeah.
Is so it seems that you as a DM are learning Petra's interests and hooks.
Yeah.
Someone was talking about architecture.
Exactly.
That is what she would do.
I know. I like that.
Yeah, and it's great. Unfortunately, I guess I'm just not going to be in the next 2 combats. But hey,
sometimes you don't know that.
You don't know.
I don't know that.
None of you know what's ahead.
But I mean, I'm not going to be in the next bit of shenanigans.
Yeah, you can say that.
And then we have the fucking nature boys going off with
nature men.
No, I could. Yeah, fucking.
Thank God for the hard limiter at -3 decibels.
No shit. No, once we remembered what we did last week, EB got really hyped, and he's not calling it anything other than Nature Boys. I can tell you that.
Wait,
now.
Okay. Well, I know what. I'll just ask when we do the fucking session.
Nature Boys.
I'll wait.
Oh, yeah.
Melee, range, magic, the Nature Boys.
It's literally the
trio, the triad.
It's the Trinity.
The Trinity.
Did you go with
the
them?
Pope.
Did you go with them?
plan?
Huh?
You went. Koresh went with you. I thought it was just
Me?
Eris and.
No, you had to stay behind to cast Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Eris is
literally-
with me.
It's Eris and it's the fucking druid and the paladin, and then we have the monk, paladin bard, the rogue bard, and the ranger.
Yeah.
While our earth warlock
Yeah.
Earthlock.
is learning about tree houses.
Well, she's
No, mushroom houses.
she's learning and teaching.
Yeah, because it looked like that my
She'll
con
probably
had more
spread her
questions
gospel
Yeah.
wherever she
than
goes.
And,
Yeah, no.
and see, like, if I'm being real here, just with like us here without Derek and Evie, like, I don't know which one is telling the truth.
In terms of...
In terms of which one is going to be the one that summons the fucking demon lord. in this
Oh!
one.
I think
don't know
Philo.
either.
You think Philo?
I
Oh,
think
it's most likely Philo.
I think Philo is getting demon waves, and that's why they're doing the whole segregation and religion thing.
Yeah. But that sounds
but-
strange, being
right.
that Zuckmoid wants everything together.
Right.
Well, maybe some of them are easier to resist. Who knows? Again, it's safer if we just kill them all. But anyway, it's just it's an interesting
We were higher level, I'd
situation.
suggest that, but...
Well,
That's like
That
I
was-
saw Noel get
No.
thrown into a
Yeah, he got fucking...
I'm not
he got pulled.
trying.
well, no, legit though. We can do this in 2 or 3 months.
I'm trying.
I'm not about to lay down a whole siege for 2 or 3 months.
I'm
It's not
glad.
siege.
I really enjoyed the
I'm-
Awakened Zerkwoods.
I'm not trying to do an
They're literally
entire
just really big
holy
versions of the
conquest.
Dark Souls my comments.
Petra is literally made to be able to delete an enemy castle.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to waste 2 or 3 months of in-game time to get that done.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
we have other places we need to get to
When we
try
have-
to
And
prevent
more
the demon
demon
invasion.
lords being
Like, we
summoned.
already know that there's some crazy shit happening in fucking Menzo. And then we've been
And we're
told-
like on the ass end of where we're
yeah,
supposed to be.
and we still got to go to Graven Hollow. We still have to go to the fort.
We're still being hunted.
We're still being hunted.
There are more Knolls around.
I still gotta find a Ralmakos.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Yeah.
I leave lots of plot hooks. So.
yeah. So I mean, that's good. That's absolutely good.
And our like original whole fucking like idea, like the whole like connecting the teleportation highways. That shit we haven't even fucking touched on.
Yeah,
in
we're
years,
still
'cause
on it. We're still on.
We're still on Smelting Ball side quest.
Yeah, we're still on something else.
This is an alternate route.
This was. Fuck,
You
man.
guys went to the beta area.
Yeah.
There's nothing but that fucking purple checker texture everywhere.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's what the Phaserus is.
Yeah. We did the DLC early.
So again, it's like with the shit that's been going on, like
Demon Bringers.
the problem that I'm having between Philo and the other dude, who I can't remember his name at the moment.
Basidia.
Basidia.
Placenta.
They're making it sound like the Myconans are nomadic people, correct? Like that's what it makes it sound like. So
His group.
his group specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one is from Neverlight
Grove.
Grove. His group were nomads.
And that's why I keep saying Philo is super sus. Also, Philo's like,
Philo is
no, I don't want you to read my mind.
Right. Yeah, that's true. But Philo wanting to be more nomadic, right?
No.
No.
No. Philo wants
This is
an
a-
exodus.
Yeah.
Wait, he wants to leave that place.
Yes.
He wants to migrate.
Right. That's a very nomadic style.
No.
No,
This
no,
isn't
no.
like he doesn't
isn't
want to leave and
legal.
wander around. He wants to go on
wants to settle-
the great journey.
He's
Yes.
going to the promised land.
Yeah.
Manifest destiny.
Well, and to be fair, that's where they end up in the abyss. That's how we kind of found out. That's kind
That's
of what
what
we
we
found
think.
out.
And that's why I think it's Philo.
Yeah.
I think Philo's trying to lead all the mushroom soldiers to their general.
Like, what if the, like, and again, this is us theory crafting because, like, we do this at the end of every game, by the
I
way,
love
people.
you guys. I love your guys' theories.
No, it's fun. I love
the
getting the
exact
yarn and the
opposite of what we're
thumbtacks. It's
hearing.
awesome. I enjoy doing it.
No, the Mycons are all gonna just there's it's called the Great Staying.
What freaks me out really...
Come on. You gotta do it. Yinogu, random encounter.
No.
No.
Please.
You just walk into a room.
I cannot handle that.
That's not in the book. But
No, don't you butt me. Shut up.
there are rules for random encounters with certain things. It's not Yinogu,
Please
but it's
stop.
something else.
If it's not a fucking demon lord, I'm disappointed.
Is it a purple worm?
I can't tell you.
Do you want to
It's a purple
die?
worm.
So what were
I'll
you
tell
gonna
you at the
say?
end of the fucking season.
What were you gonna say, Sharese? You forgot. Okay.
My ADHD
That's
acting
fine.
up.
No. So the thing is like,
Oh, I remember.
okay, go ahead.
Why does Philo want to go to the fucking surface? Why is he interested in like surface?
Did he say
shit?
surface
He was,
specifically?
wasn't he talking about like Oh, what are the bricks like
That
on
was-
the fucking surface?
That was the mushroom Petra. The iconic Petra was talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh, the building
in the
one.
circle of builders.
Okay,
I don't
but
even
didn't
think
he also
we know
mention
why-
something about we're gonna go up there?
We probably use the abyss.
No, I
I don't think Final
yeah.
ever mentioned going to the surface.
I think this is
Yeah,
a great
no.
journey because again, at the end of season 1, when they met,
He didn't say destination. He just said, "I know of a thing called the Great Journey that we must do
Yeah.
sometime."
Okay.
like when they met Zuckermoy, like that entire situation, they met her in the abyss. They met the sovereign in the abyss, right? And she said that her power was split because of one of the
A
demon
slime
lords.
wall.
Right. What if the town has a different name and that's what you're looking for? Like that's an option we brought up. Like we call it Neverlight Grove. Like maybe that's the common speak for it, but it has a different name in their tongue.
No,
Because it can't be a physical being.
So wait. Here's the idea.
Fuck. I mean, if she's a physical being trying to reconnect to like her physical
But
self, so, okay,
she gave you a fucking wedding ring. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
That's why we're in a dream. Anyways.
No.
But that explains the time travel.
This isn't Elder Scrolls. I don't think this is Elder Scrolls.
It's too
rules.
easy of an explanation.
I really hope it's not it.
What?
It's not a
dream.
I'm saying that's too easy different explanation.
You guys
I think
explain
what the
At the
whole
end of the
Neverlight
campaign-
Grove being what we're looking for, or like the Myconids, I feel like that's too complicated of an explanation.
Is it?
Okay. So
I kind of agree.
one theory, right, is the destination of the Great Journey is Aramikos. And that's where they're trying
Just
to
gotta
go.
make sure everyone gets
But-
there.
What's in the way of where we want to be at Aramikos? The Duke.
Right.
Possibly.
That seems like what it was talking
That's
about.
what it
I
does.
no, I brought up my idea to Ryan earlier, and if you, I'm going to say it again. So if you want to cover your
No.
face to not reveal
I've been
yourself.
not covering my face now. If I cover my face now, you guys might think it's the real deal.
Okay. Well, anyways,
Or
I had an
think it's the real
idea.
deal from now on. Stop.
I had an
chance.
idea because I was like re-listening to some things, and there was a bit when we broke out of prison, and he
Which
went
time?
Vilkenville.
Okay.
And Ryan was a little surprised over the direction that we went.
Really?
He was. I mean, he didn't seem like. He was like, "Oh,
Yeah, what
really?"
you said most players go somewhere else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said most players go to like Sloopadoop or whatever.
But I've seen.
How do you
online-
not go to a place named Sloobledoop? Like, come on.
And-
Well,
Anyways-
as soon as I heard it was named, was the fucking Kotoa, and I heard about their stupid fucking Warcraft or
You
fucking
have
Warhammer
context
abilities.
to know about what they are a little bit.
Yeah, like after,
Kotel does.
like me as the player learning that they have Warhammer 40k orc abilities.
Yep.
I was not about that as a person,
But no,
and lo and behold, I was fucking correct.
I was gonna say.
Well, no, because Demogorgon was a thing before the
Right, but what if it wasn't
the
like?
thing.
Yes, it could have been the Demon Lord, but it could have also been like they can make their own gods.
Well, it was the Demon Lord because that's what attacked us.
Wait, is this
Or that's what-
14? Like, if
That's
they
what
get
came out
enough
of nowhere.
crystals, they can just create
if
their
they
own god?
think about it existing,
Oh,
it fucking
They're a
exists.
They're a beast tribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
the reason
no!
most people go to Sloopadoop, from what I've seen people play the first chapter, which is Valkenvelv in the book, is that they usually go to Sloopadoop because Shushar says, "Oh, it's the closest place that any of us know, and I can guide you there." And that's most people just want a place to find shelter.
Right. It's a plot hook.
And,
Well, I mean, because Blazingstone and Gracklestug are far away,
Right.
and Menzo is probably a place you don't want to go.
No,
because
not
Drow
yet.
hate everyone, pretty
Yeah.
basically.
Not
anyways, my hypothesis was that our path kind of took us around like the west of the Dark Lake, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Menzo is in like the northeast, right?
Right.
And I was like, what if our luck is so fucking shitty that Aramikos is in the one place we haven't been to, and that's in the southeast?
It might be.
I'm on the team.
No.
That's exactly what it's going to be.
Didn't we figure that out?
But we knew Chick was going south from Neverlight
But are we
Grove.
assuming that she's
So it's somewhere in,
Aramikos?
like-
No, she said she was going to Aramikos, right? Yeah,
Oh well, fuck.
But where was she going?
to Aramikos, which was to the south
Oh, well.
from Velkenvelv.
So we
or around
literally
there.
went like this
Or
on the
is it
map
south
and
of-
didn't go like this.
Yeah, so it's like we should have gone this way. We went this way.
So we did what Sharese does in every game
months.
and goes the exact opposite direction.
People died, X.
I know.
Civilizations were wiped out.
We wouldn't have known. We really would not.
Clearly we
but
didn't
the thing
know.
is, and I'm not blaming anybody for this
It's fine.
situation because there was a situation that happened where we couldn't all be together.
I got COVID.
So with that situation, if we stuck together, that situation would have been so much different.
Everything would have been different.
Because again, because the thing was, Derek was there when he was Cole hearing about the situation, right? But obviously, him as a player character or him as a player didn't remember the situation, and also playing Luke doesn't know too much. You could have told him anything that you did, and when she mentioned Aramakos, could have went along the lines of, "Oh, really? Okay, and then do you mind like us coming with you?" And that would have changed the situation, right? That's a possibility. But it just turns out that's not at all what happened.
No. So
It's not.
another interesting thing is I am, as a player, am very interested to see what one of the reasons I kind of really want you to be a random encounter. I'm very interested to see what would happen if we got cornered by a demon lord, because they don't actually have that much health.
Yeah, but they
would
have.
beat one?
I think it's less of the health and more of the abilities they can put upon you.
Oh yeah, no.
They made the robot bend a knee.
Oh yeah. No, it's
You know
not.
that Orcus can summon up to 500 HP's worth of skeletons a day?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
500 one.
Yeah,
500.
Yeah.
With 20 AC.
I get it. You are strong.
I'm not strong.
You're not invincible.
I'm not invincible, and I am not strong. I just have a few tricks
Right. That's fine.
that he has too.
Yes. The ground is a wonderful asset.
Yep.
But what happened when you run out of power to use those tricks?
I go into the stone and take a nap. That's why. That's the funny thing. So this dynamic has been Petra being all like, "Wow, I want to help y'all," and it's like, "Wow, this is a very life-threatening situation for you guys. I'll try to help you out." Because no, Petra's fucking fine.
I hear you.
Like,
I understand that Petra is about herself.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. There are aspects to Petra that have not yet been revealed.
Right.
And it's gonna be real fucking interesting if they ever do get revealed. Yeah, no, it's
The point of one of the points of the book, and what I'm trying to do here in the Underdark, is to make paranoia in the party.
Good news. That's like my entire thing.
and that will result in genocide.
You're doing that outside
And
the
if
game.
that's what you do, then that's
That
what
is
you
okay.
do.
Okay,
Genocide from which party?
don't worry about it.
Yeah,
No, that
Players-
totally matters.
the
I have
players
to
take
worry about it.
How they think their characters will.
Because Val is now on the path of like redemption and saving. Genocide is not an option for him.
You don't have to know.
Well,
If I notice that an entire group of people is missing,
Where are the missing Armenians?
and you are the only thing alive in that area,
Petra will
when the
catch up.
third impact happens, I'm going to know it's you.
I don't have.
Third impact. You're gonna tell me that's not the third impact? He's threatening genocide.
the problem isn't that we left like Petra alone with the Myconids. We left the Myconids alone with Petra.
Exactly. Underground.
Underground.
There's
I'm sorry.
earth and
I
rock
don't know what to
everywhere.
tell you.
Petra has the ability to start the Third Reich.
The third rock.
Actually, I don't get that until I want to say 13th level.
We got some
Does
time.
Petra have a last name?
You don't
Her last
know?
name is Phi.
I don't know.
Petrify.
No, it's not.
Hard.
But no,
Okay, so something you may not have picked up on. Petra made up her name when you asked her.
Right.
What?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
She was like,
Yeah. She looked in her book for
That's
something
true.
suitable.
That's true.
Because she didn't have a name. What she was usually referred to as is filthy beggar.
Right.
we've never, at least Group A has never had a one-on-one moment with Petra.
True.
You know, the interest aligned between characters does not like work as well. Like there have been people in the group that have gotten along with each other, like with Fel and Luke. They've grown a kinship through tragedy, right?
Yeah.
Where Eris and Adagio are nature drunkards. You know?
Kresh and Adagio have a long history.
Yeah, they have a long history. Lab has a type of relationship with Petra, but I don't know how
Even though
deep that
it's
goes.
a one-way relationship.
Yeah, so
Petra does have a lot of interests in the other people.
It feels like a tit for tat situation.
It sounded like you said people with disdain.
She does a lot of things that you haven't caught her doing.
We've noticed.
Her and Adagio could be partners in crime. Like, you got Stone Shape, you got Wall of Stone, you're a cool kid.
I could melt into stone if I took it.
Like,
But what would that yield in? Would you become whatever nihilism she follows?
No, I'm all about fucking getting drunk.
well, no,
And then stone shaping my visage into walls.
I get. Petra hasn't embraced nihilism yet.
Are we sure?
2 more times. When we're 5 for 5, that's when the genocide
And
starts.
honestly, at that point, reasonable. If we're 5 for 5, fuck it.
Yeah. At that point, I consider, fuck it, I'm a Fiend Warlock now. Let's go, Orcus.
Like I wouldn't join.
I'll be
her,
your
but
vessel.
I wouldn't
Or your Eternal Slave.
disagree.
GG.
We'll see, because, like, again, here's the situation.
You
right?
are the 500 of hit points of
So
skeleton.
again,
This one bony orphan child.
I don't know how Ryan is running the time scheme situation in terms of this, but
You might not figure it out till late this season. Early
not time travel in general.
Okay.
But like the time frame in terms of how we're moving and how things happen in the game.
Okay.
Right? Because again, we're over here. We still need to go here, and here, and here.
Yeah.
And then eventually,
Back up there.
and then eventually,
Back to the surface.
and then eventually.
Back to
Back
the future.
to the future.
Come here.
Buddy!
One massive quality of life thing we need to fucking do is we need to get wood.
Yeah, Zerkwood.
Yeah, Zerkwood.
Because we need to make a cart.
If we don't kill all the boys, they might give us some wood if we ask.
Yeah, but if we kill the big boys, they are wood. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but they're like probably like a really high CR. I
I'm
don't know.
uncomfortable
No,
with
not
that.
all the Zerkwoods.
That's what it is.
No,
that's my problem. You're playing to your character.
Yeah, my character.
My character's gonna get us killed. Let's be fucking honest.
I will fight Petra.
Like I told you last week, if this was Kaldar, he would be on your side 100%.
Yeah.
Pragmatic.
Pragmatic. What, you mean there's people standing in the
Smelting
way?
ball.
Smelting ball. was
Fireball.
Yep.
Everything.
And
fuck you guys.
I'm gonna buy you a fucking shirt someday.
Yeah?
Just you'll understand when you see it.
Okay.
Have you looked up Modern Arcana?
No, why?
Oh,
Google it
those
right
are
now.
some fantastic
It's a fucking
shirts.
awesome
Like I
shirt.
said, if it was Kaldar, because he is about
They do shirts based
getting
on all
what
the
he
fighting
needs to be
spells.
done. He's looking for immortality in any way he could see fit, and if people are in his way, I'm getting people under my wing. Because like you saw how he worked with the Kobold, right?
Yeah.
He saw the Kobold had potential.
It's a
The
short
Kobold
story.
has power. You saw how he worked with fucking Ignis. Ignis has gravitational pull. He has power. These are people that he could use. He would be on his side. But Fel is like, I want to leave to I need to save. And my morality says, no genocide.
No genocide.
To be fair, Petra is definitely willing to help.
Mm-hmm.
She's very much in helping people mode because going alone didn't work.
Right.
And
Pretty.
I don't know if it's been picked up on.
No.
She has her bat
look it
watch
up.
fell a lot.
No.
I've noticed.
Okay.
It's really weird, and I don't know how to
The
feel
shirt.
about it. But I also, like, in the midst of shit going down, Fel hasn't gained an
Well, I kinda
opportunity
got
to
shot.
question her on it.
Messed up.
I probably will tomorrow now that you've brought it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Something big may or may not happen tomorrow.
Anyone who's listening to
I should
this,
be scared.
if you like D&D and you like shirts with D&D stuff on it, I want to
Check out Modern
Don't watch our
Arcana.
show.
Yes, and also check out modernarcana.shop because they've got cool D&D shirts. We're not sponsored. I just like their shirts.
Please sponsor us. Please,
How
we're
long
desperate. We need money. We need to afford new equipment.
Hour and 7.
Really? I thought we were talking for a lot longer. No. Oh shit. Okay.
Wait, it's been an hour?
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay, I wanted to say a couple of things.
I feel like I poured sand in my stomach, dude. Holy shit.
With
That's what you fucking get!
with assistance, you okay, Chance?
No, I'm good.
With assistance with the book, I'm glad that you guys are hopefully enjoying Voros.
I'm enjoying.
So
Oh,
far.
I'm enjoying.
Dude!
I'm enjoying the amount of theorizing I can do with
Yeah.
it.
Dude!
Ryan, I was done with Adagio, and you made me reinvest in my character to a point where I don't want to get rid of him anymore.
Okay, good.
Fucking, I was like, you were
I needed
talking
to be
about
around
his
my
vision,
third character,
and you
or
said
my
the
second
thing about the
character.
pelt. something could be broke.
I felt so bad about it, dude.
Oh my god!
I'm like, fat character.
I've been looking for a way to incorporate.
nothing.
I've been looking for a way to incorporate Lav in the Underdark because a lot of her stuff does not happen in the Underdark.
No.
If anything, it'll be.
She just wants to go back to the surface, but she's slowly changing her mind.
If anything, it's season 3 where Lav will shine with her personal. things.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, because when he said that, I was thinking, like,
I was just like,
how would Fel genuinely handle the situation? Like, everything is new. Everything's happening really fast. He just, like, he was a warlock 2 days ago, and now he can't even hold his sword properly.
That set a precedent.
And it's like,
that I need to talk with you about.
and it's like, and then the whole situation between the drow that fell and that entire interaction, which was like just beautiful to me, and it going down and with fucking the 2 other former bards/former bards coming in to help.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And then he gets suited
Who
up.
else was a former bard?
He was a former bard. I said bard, former bard.
Okay.
Because it was
Yeah.
It was Luke and Adagio helping with the music. And so, like, getting suited up with all the shit, which I realized there's some things that I need to change because I'm being an asshole edgelord, and I even had to ask EB for, like, what would look better between this color with this.
Give him the Light Society coats from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
No.
This
That's a
area is
hard
for
pull.
whites only.
Damn. No.
Fuck.
That's what they said in the show. I'm not racist.
Right.
I'm not liable.
This man
Anyways.
is not black.
Anyways. I, like, after that and he gave the vision, I'm just like, just Fel tell Lav?
no!
Is Lav gonna punch Fel in the face?
Fucking, you asked, like, what history do your people have with my people?
Yeah.
Lab's response is, what history?
Yeah, it didn't make sense to him because, like, as far as I know, Fel doesn't know too much about Tabaxi being in the Underdark.
No!
You were the first Tabaxi he's seen, so
I'm the first Tabaxi I've seen!
oh,
Other than my parents!
oh,
Yeah!
well then, we might have history.
We might have history.
Yeah.
Oh.
This might get very, prophecy-esque
And maybe.
at some point.
One just funny little note. No one's tried to open Petra's book.
No,
No.
I can't read it.
Well, because it's your book, yeah.
I know people value their privacy.
Yeah.
If someone tried to open Vlad's
Let-
book, he'd be pissed.
Let's think about this. The last time you opened a book was right after you heard an angelic song of creation and almost lost your mind. So.
Oh no, she didn't lose her mind. She was figuring things out.
She gained her mind.
Again, it's like Fel doesn't know how to approach Petra because Fel doesn't know how to approach anybody.
Yeah.
Even with the newfound ability of you are now a savior, he still doesn't know how to approach people.
He's like got note cards in his fucking pocket.
And
How to talk to
There's a
women.
reason why my channel divinity gives me +5 in persuasion.
Yeah.
and keep in mind, again, I like to think Petra's been looking after everyone's gear. At least a little.
You have.
Yes.
You have.
No, Petra's awesome.
That's why I've tried to, like, give you things as we've been progressing.
Yeah.
Like, when we first met up, here's these vials of, like, fucking basilisk dicks. You know? Fucking... I give you the fucking the liar sword combination abomination.
You figured that out.
You know? And it's like, I would love to do something with that sword. I don't know what, but anything's possible.
Yeah, your weapon is not a silver weapon now, but it is magic.
Yeah.
We still have that silver whetstone though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And that's the other thing, I'm not gonna lie, the other thing I'm fucking thirsty for is,
Something you're fiending for.
Demon Lords.
Demon.
Real fucking high CR.
Yeah.
You looking for a fight?
Oh, she wants.
I'm looking for a rare
materials.
material to make a legendary magic item.
That's why you want to fight him.
Uh-huh.
Like, good, please be.
Can I get a rod of lordly might?
Here's a question I have for
Can I
you,
get a staff of magic?
for Andrew, for Petra.
Yeah.
No.
If you find if you find a crazy cool item,
No.
would your book just tell you could use that in a magic recipe for something?
So I like to think it's
Did you
not...
play the Atelier games?
No.
This sounds very similar.
I like to think it's more a combination of Petra being like,
Rise is a
I've come up with a new recipe kind of thing. Like,
Fuck yeah.
like maybe you could tell me that, oh, Petra might think she could make this or this or this or whatever.
But you know off the top of your head if you got it,
Sequel
or
already came
would
out.
it be like a
New
check?
games immediately.
I don't know. It's mostly up to you.
Oh, okay.
Think of Petra as an avenue to launder magic items into the party without a vendor.
Well, that's the thing.
We
He's
have a
not
vendor.
a big fan of doing that.
Yeah.
They do have a vendor.
Yeah.
Like Amarok, when he was there for the very short time, he did get a magic item, but it was hand-me-down. Couldn't let go of it. That was fun. Yeah. You know, then we got into Voros, and like Fel's like, man, I'm the only one in this group without a magic item.
But so the whole like,
Until Ryan.
Mine was given to me.
Until we switched classes, and Ryan's like, fucking here, and just gave it to me.
You want some armor and a sword?
Yeah.
like yes, everyone's enjoying it, and it's very stressful. I'll say that. And it's like, I have plans, and I have ideas, and I might need to talk to you more about a certain replacement character.
Okay.
Because goddamn.
Yeah, again, you did mention that Petra did come here for a reason,
Mhm.
and she does have what she needs. If she wants to fuck off, like, I'm fine with we're totally fine with it. It's totally fine, don't worry.
To be fair, very slightly, I do kind of want her to die just a little bit. Only for the moment. Like, I love Petra, but I really want that moment of if she dies like a Diablo boss. Because her bottle will break and everything in it drops on the ground. And so she'll literally be an explosion of loot.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And so that's one reason why I'm ever so slightly just... That's the silver lining if she dies.
Right.
Okay.
A gun?
There is a point where if Petra really, really needs to leave,
Mm-hmm.
she kind of can. Soonish.
No. We're going the other way.
But
Mhm.
if she can stay, I'd rather have her stay just for the narrative's sake.
Same. Like, I would rather...
Yeah, she's fun. She's great in the narrative.
And that's why I want to talk to you about certain replacement characters. Like, but because again, that's the problem. It's sounding with everything that's been happening and how things are stacking up. It's sounding like it's going to be red all over again. It's like fuck. Why do I keep giving my characters missions that keep getting completed?
To be fair,
Boy, that would be nice to be able to complete your mission.
Yeah, that'd be fucking.
Just no,
And
it's
twice.
not. No, it's
Twice
not
at that.
because you can't play your character that you've spent so long fawning over for.
Sure you
Just get a
can.
new goal.
Well, no, yeah, it's the same with Vel. Vel had a mission.
Lav is quickly gaining a new goal.
Right, like, Fel's mission was to leave, but then that turned into, well, fuck my life, I might as well just keel over and die. I can't even play my music anymore. To, I found a new purpose.
My iPod broke.
Yeah, my iPod broke, so I had to go find a Zune.
Dude, dude,
Rest in peace.
no music, man. That fucks me up, IRL.
And what I'm saying is, like Petra is obviously tuned to you know how she thinks, you know how she acts. Like, if she had her goal, what's the next step of that goal? Like, that could be the progression if you wanted to keep her.
I know what her goal is though. Again, though, there's a less rational side to her that hasn't been made evident yet.
She keeps saying genocide, so...
Yeah,
No,
that's
no, she doesn't. She has never mentioned genocide.
Not once. That's been
I
years.
mentioned
Okay.
genocide. I mentioned greed. I'm the psychopath. She doesn't actually talk very much.
Okay.
Like, usually, if I'm not saying it in the voice, it's not her saying it.
Fair enough.
Dan,
None of that in Caleb's campaign, though.
None of that.
none of
I'll
that.
play
Don't fuck up.
I'll play a very different character.
And no playing silent characters either to get around it.
Oh,
Fuck!
Oh, man.
God damn it, Caleb! I feel attacked.
So I could, like, honestly...
Sensed it.
Because I wanted to play this monk, if I really wanted to, I could bring in Iz.
But he doesn't talk.
You're right. He does talk.
What?
Just rarely.
Huh?
He's like my Az. You just never found a reason for him to talk.
God damn it. Do I just play a level 1 wizard?
Play a character that would
I
just be you.
love Iz with all my heart.
I don't have
love
a
him
strong
so
enough
much.
identity to make that character.
Okay.
Oh.
Like, I'm just not
Smart.
a person.
I was thinking I could bring back Crux, because I had a whole thing for Crux. And he was fucking cool.
I could bring
Bring
it.
level 1 wizard again. Like the basic ass.
Oh,
yeah,
level 10
that's
wizard.
what I'm
They
saying.
fucking
Yeah,
dope
that's
this.
his name, right?
Yeah.
Level 10 wizard is his name.
Maybe it
Hey,
changes
level
the
10
name every
wizard.
level.
No.
Now I'm level 2 wizard.
No, level 10 wizard, no matter what.
What if he's past level 10?
Level 10 wizard, no matter what.
I could play Nulcibe again. She was fun. But I'd be like a real class.
You unlock your real name at level 20.
What's his real name? Wizard.
Vadfradriel, God of Dimensions!
No, I was gonna say his real name's level 20 wizard.
That's what it's been the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I'm gonna play monk for Kaleb's, just because I want to lock that in because I like the idea of this character and it's a weird fusion of a bunch of shit that I've been wanting to do but can't get it right.
That's how a lot of my characters become a thing.
Yeah, I mean, like again, I have a lot. I keep mentioning the alternate universe character I have, and it's Violet.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
This is
That's
what?
nice. That's a good idea.
A fucking older Violet or Violet back from the.
It's Violet if Dash died.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah. And it's like, what path did she go down that her father didn't?
So, the best thing y'all don't seem to realize is y'all playing checkers, I'm playing 5-dimensional chess over here.
Yeah.
Like,
Skipped a dimension.
there are story threads I've been weaving.
Chess is a Star Trek thing.
We skipped 4th dimension.
No, I believe you. Like, you're ahead of the curve. I'm too stupid to see it. I'm looking at what's ahead of me.
I'm very stupid too. Like he's always like plot points are easy to figure out and whatnot and obvious, and I'm like I didn't know.
Yeah.
Look, I think it has to do with my mental state and like the autism and stuff. I'm like really good at pattern recognition.
No, that's good.
And so it's like I can see something. Fuck social situation. That's not my jam. But like pattern recognition, ooh, easy.
The only thing I've called out that hard recently is that if you play Fallen Order, this is like a kind of spoiler, but they tell
Been
it
out
like
for like
early
a
in
year
the
now.
game.
Fuck them.
Okay. Fucking the one chick, she was like, yeah, I had my apprentice. Did she die? No, something worse than death. And I was like, what's worse than death? Oh, joining the Empire.
Joining
and
the
like,
Inquisition specifically.
Yeah, immediately. It was just like, well, I called that one. That
Yeah.
one was pretty easy.
Yeah.
I think the most recent case, the fucking T-Rex. The undead T-Rex.
That it had one of the fucking
Tomb.
things inside it?
And how I called that out when we were on the boat going to the place.
Oh, saying that there's zombies inside of it?
When he's saying that, because we're on a boat, and I'm just like, yeah, no, there's probably gonna be some like fucking mutant T-Rex thing, and
You
then
did say that.
mutant T-Rex thing jumps out the fucking woods, and I'm just like,
Yeah. I'm gonna... It makes it very difficult for Strahd. That actually puts fear...
In your soul?
Mm-hmm. Because like, there are things that I want to do, there are people that I want to manipulate, and it's wondering how well my manipulation skills are at getting that done.
keep in mind,
Like the players?
I do specifically try not to ruin campaigns.
Right, no.
Like with Petra,
Yeah.
I'm trying very hard not to completely invalidate everything. Like Chance was saying, if heroes were competent, there wouldn't be like movies.
Yep.
Like I'm trying not to.
I said that earlier in Star Wars. It was like, because it was that opening scene in Episode 4 where they're all aiming at the door. They didn't start shooting the second it opened.
Right.
They just waited for it to open, waited for the stormtroopers to pour out. And they're like, "Oh, wait a minute, bad guys!"
Yeah, like
Yeah, you're right. And that brings me back to the P5R ending, fuckers. I'm not going to get into it, because that falls under the same pretense. You can't have everything be good, because then there's no fucking conflict, and people don't grow.
It's true.
Well, Ryuji was going to college, and that's growth.
No, but there's nothing wrong. Everything is
We're not getting
perfect.
too into it.
I'm just saying.
well, at that point, all you have to do is change human nature.
yeah.
But that's the thing. When
And that's
he
what he
did
could've
when he
done.
did the thing, he changed human nature. He made everything so that nobody ever in the world ever had problems.
well,
Which
let's
means that everything
let's,
is easy for everybody.
Yeah.
let's think about it like this. There's
No.
a woman within a 100 radius of this getting constantly raped in her basement by some weird otaku
I'm not
in Tokyo.
saying shit like that.
Wait,
but,
whoa,
But there's
whoa.
different levels. There's obviously
Play
different
the
levels.
game.
There's different levels.
that doesn't happen. It's just,
hypothetical.
yeah.
No, I understand what you're saying, but again, even if you take out all the bad shit in the world, people don't progress. Even if they go to college, they study hard. Yeah, they progress like that, but they don't learn other things.
Well, I'm sure Maruki, talked
No
to
need
him.
to learn other things.
Yeah,
That's great.
exactly.
No!
There's no need for growth. It's great.
Exactly.
That's stupid. That's how the world becomes stagnant.
Yeah.
No, that's garbage. You might as well kill yourself by that.
And that's why the idea of heaven is terrifying.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, I'd rather go to hell than heaven because nothing happens in heaven. You just kind of sit and stare at a wall.
Heaven seems like, hell seems like Mad Max with volcanoes.
Dude, it's not hunger. It's not.
Drugs.
And the only thing really is like, don't kill people, don't be a fucking dick, but do whatever you
It's
want.
not even drugs. It's fucking devil drugs.
What were you gonna say, Chance?
No, I'm good.
I want to I seriously just want to have a discussion with this. Like, I get it, having everything be perfect with zero conflict and no problems. That's great. That does sound good. It sounds too fucking good. That sounds boring as fuck.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
But you wouldn't even be like. You wouldn't even realize that would be boring.
Yeah.
You're right, but if everything's perfect, it doesn't work. Because, like, what if it does turn into that situation where one or two motherfuckers do realize that this is not how things are supposed to be?
Well, what can they do if they're not fan of things? What
That
can they
does.
do?
That is what happens.
And
in
also-
movies.
Right.
Yeah.
That actually is what
That's what I'm
happens.
saying. Like, but again, it's like if somebody knows that something's different and nothing is good all the time, it's like a different type of depression. That's what I'm saying. It's like
No, yeah, it is.
yeah, because like again,
But why?
but why what?
Why is it like that?
Why is it?
When you can literally change the nature of reality.
Yeah.
well,
why let it be
one
like that?
Why
person
would they
can.
ever let
Yeah,
it?
one person
One
can.
person can.
The only reason why that happened was because Maruki was trying to convince Joker, like, look, this shit is good. I'll
Right.
give you your, like, I'll let you keep your conscience. You know, as you explore all this stuff, do you really want to get rid of this for your friends?
Like,
You're dropping names,
again,
shouldn't I?
no spoilers.
We're not dropping names.
Oh, whoops.
No, I specifically agree
We'll bleep it out.
with the ideology
I meant
that
for Sharese.
I agree with the ideology that people have to go through strife to grow. I personally,
No, yeah, I do. I think they do.
Right.
Yeah, completely.
but
That's why I'm saying, why not change human nature
Let's just go
so
back
that they
to caveman.
so that they don't
become
return to
monkeys.
Yes,
Monkey.
please.
why not
100
change
Some
human
monkey.
nature so that they don't need conflict to grow?
Exactly.
Why you just sit in a
I
wall?
don't.
You just sit down and stare
I
at a wall.
don't think that's
Here,
how it would.
no.
I think it would always devolve into that.
No, you give a little conflict that can be easily resolved,
Absolutely.
so the conflict
But
boosts.
man,
'Cause human
biologically
needs
are not built like that.
Then change the biology.
change that.
I don't think that's possible.
If
that
you're-
requires ascendancy that we.
He
can't-
was
we can't
literally God,
Literally
and he
God,
still
yeah.
failed because he did not fail.
Yes,
he
he
gave them a chance to
He
succeed,
gave them a
and they
chance.
did.
That was his problem.
That-
he should not have given them a chance.
He was too nice.
That's
He was
what I'm
too much of a
saying.
good person. The final boss theme song says, "You deserve better."
No,
Okay,
legit.
I'm going home.
He gave them a choice, and they chose. They basically he gave them free will because he trusted them, and they chose not what he wanted,
You're
and
right.
so he went with it.
Yeah,
I will not say.
I still think he could have snapped his fingers and deleted them.
Of course
He absolutely could have.
And he didn't.
I will not say he chose poorly because there are good arguments for both sides.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but I don't know.
Okay. If he's able to change people's biology in their brains to like forget shit and accept
and
new stimuli,
literally bring people back from the dead.
then he can change biology in the way where your reward system in your brain changes and how you grow and how you change.
Yeah.
Also, why the fuck do you need to grow at
There-
this point?
At that point, yeah.
It's just
There's
great
there's
all
no
the
need
time.
to it. Everything's fine.
You're just in a
I
constant
understand
state of
where you're coming
euphoria.
from,
Can't do
but
it.
what they're referring to is just so far from what you're talking about.
no, I get it, but I'm saying like. how
And
do I
if you
put this?
do need to give a little pushback to make that conflict happen and the growth happen once it gets resolved.
I get it.
You can doctor that. You can fix it.
Allow trivial conflict.
Exactly.
I get it.
like
Sprinkles and stuff happen. A
like
fist
our
fight.
D&D group fighting a skeleton.
Or let schoolyard
that-
drama happen.
But that's not
Exactly.
what he wanted. That's not what
Yeah.
he had set up.
Yeah.
He set up for the world to be perfect. What I'm saying is that if I had to choose a life between my parents dying and my parents living to grow as a person, I'm picking this option.
I would too, to grow as a person.
Exactly. What he chose was that, like, for instance, Futaba, specifically, cannot grow because of the situation that he changed.
She never became the bad part.
Right, but then
She was
but then
never
you-
neat.
Right,
She
but
she,
you-
she never she had actual she had Her growth was being able to talk to these people.
No, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
I'll just throw my care out the window.
Okay, well, okay. She. Yeah.
What I'm saying is just like, I understand where you're coming from. I understand why you agree with his points. It doesn't sit with me morally.
Yeah.
Because that's not my choice. That was his choice.
Yeah.
Sure. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And because I don't get to choose what happens to me, regardless of whether or not I actually have a hand in the fate that the weave has like made, it's not fair because I wasn't given a chance. He saw that I had conflict, things that made my life seem shittier that I couldn't fix, and he did it and he fixed himself and did not give me an opportunity to do it.
You wouldn't even feel like you would have had an opportunity.
Right, but still,
Yeah, but it's a
that's
world,
not
man.
his choice.
But that is a world with a god.
You're right.
Yes.
It's unfair.
And if I had the opportunity to fight back, I would. That's what I'm
I
saying.
only didn't accept his offer because I just wanted to beat the game.
You're right.
Same here.
To get the real ending. It's called the true ending, not the good ending.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
that's
the true ending because it's the truth.
Fuck the truth. I want euphoria.
What's the other ending called?
The
Bad ending.
it's not. Is it called the bad ending?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Ending.
I think it's called something else. Let me look it up.
It's the good ending.
Because there's a bad ending that happens that shares between normal Persona 5 and Royal. That was before the big heist scene. The big cool.
The big old scene.
Yeah.
Where it ends in normal P5 and
Yes.
doesn't go into P5
So
hard.
what is?
Let me put it like this. With my saving, I got every ending along the way.
That's fine.
It's called the other ending.
The other one.
It's probably
That's a
probably
good way to
called
do
the
it.
other ending.
Yep.
Truthfully, just to explore your options.
Yep. And it totally wasn't because I was a complete fucking dumbass. I mean, it was, but it wasn't.
I couldn't have done Persona 4's ending without looking it up.
Technically, most people are calling it still the bad ending.
Yeah.
The second bad.
But
ending.
again, it's the idea of what the Phantom Thieves stand for. You know?
Yeah.
Like, again...
No, I agree. Like I agree with both sides. Pretty much. But if I had control of if I was Joker, and I saw what was happening and how literally everyone's lives were like 3,000% better, you feel like shit taking that away from them.
Right, and as Joker, when you make those decisions...
I'm not as strong as Joker, I'll tell you that.
I get it. But as Joker, making those decisions in the game and talking to each and every one of the Phantom Thieves...
I know.
He felt like shit doing it.
I was physically angry. I was like, Atlas, why are you making me choose this? Why are you forcing me to do this?
No, they're not forcing you. They gave you the choice.
If I want to complete the game, I have to do it.
Well,
That's
completing the game is getting the credits. If you would have chose the other one where they stay
I wanted to do the true ending.
then that's not their fault. That is your fault because you chose that.
There's a beautiful song or a beautiful lyric in some song. It's fucking like Undertale fan song or something like that. But the lyric though is something like, "This is what I asked for, not what I wanted."
Okay.
I have that happen at work. I work at McDonald's. I give people what they ask for, and if they don't ask for what they want, I can't give it to them.
Hey, can I get some more sauce? Yeah, here, take some ketchup. Oh no, sorry, I wanted ranch.
I was like, why didn't you say that?
I wanted the sauce.
Oh, they order a sundae. I'd be like, oh, can I get extra sauce? And so you get them fudge sauce, and they're like, no, I wanted some ketchup.
I'm not necessarily saying I agree or disagree. It's an interesting thing to think about.
Yes.
Yeah. And the other thing to think about, the other perspective that pops up is, sure, Mr. Godman didn't give them a choice, but at the same time, if you think about it, neither does Joker.
You're right.
Neither of them give them a choice.
You're absolutely correct. You know, and I do understand that.
And what the Phantom Thieves have been doing the whole game
Are exactly what the villains
is
are
exactly what Mr. Godman's doing, but not as wholesale for the whole world.
Right.
Yeah.
Changing the hearts.
Yeah.
I really like because it asks the question, where's too far?
Yes.
And it doesn't even hint at an answer.
It doesn't. That's the perfect way to do it.
It's a weird thing they bring up in Strikers.
Really?
Funnily enough. Yeah, because I don't know if you guys plan on playing it.
I do.
Okay.
I don't think I will.
I will.
There's a character in there that brings up the idea.
First okay.
It's like there's a character that brings up the idea. It's like, well, the most effective way would just be kill the target.
Yeah.
That would end your problem.
Yeah.
And I just sat there. I'm just like,
Let's kill Kamoshida.
It's like, we just killed Kamoshida.
I mean, what happened to fucking Shiho is terrible.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's just fucking kill him.
Names.
It's
It's
fine.
fine.
Okay.
That's like the first few hours of the
fine.
game.
Again,
It's
it's
fine.
like, that situation just what it is.
I'm a blue pill kind of guy now.
Another thing that bothered me with specifically Mr. Godman.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call him Adam, just because I don't want to say that.
Yeah.
The thing that happened
Do that.
with Adam is that he manipulated
Yeah.
every single one of these people.
Yeah.
Specifically, he manipulated students.
What does that matter?
Why he broke a girl's entire mind
Because she was living a lie. And she needed to
because
wake
he
up.
did that. He did that to her.
Yeah.
He made her think that.
Wait.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I haven't played this game yet.
Neither have I.
It's like,
Neither have I.
Oh!
Yes, he did that, and then proceeded to change things.
Yeah.
But
and
And it improved her life.
yeah.
it eased her.
You
pain.
can't be for
eased her
real.
pain.
Yeah, it eased her
It
pain.
eased her pain.
No,
It did.
She may have been living a lie, but it eased her pain.
no, dude, no.
It absolutely did.
I'm sure she would have done something dire if she
She
couldn't-
absolutely-
if she
I
felt
guess
hopeless
it
as
comes.
she
I
did.
guess it comes from a different perspective.
Yeah.
When you've like lost somebody that's direct, that direct.
Yeah.
Because like again, I've lost both my parents, but it's not to the point where it's almost broken me psychologically to the point where I believe that I'm something that I'm not, just so I can ease the pain. Mm-hmm. I've had to sit there and deal with it. I'm not saying that's what she needs to do, but there are ways around.
Well, truthfully, that
Living
might have been
a
the best
lie.
way to do it.
Huh?
I feel like, truthfully, that might have been one of the better ways for her to deal with it. But we're not...
Nier Automata. Who's played it?
Chance.
Okay.
Excellent.
Pass-
a year
Pascal.
ago.
Yes. Bring it.
Memory
Yeah,
wipe?
go ahead. Go for
Memory
it.
wipe, kill, or leave?
I left.
You left.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember
Same,
what
same reason.
See, okay.
Same
I
reason.
just want to make sure I'm
it's
the same
absolutely
wavelength.
fucked up. But I believe that a person has to live with their regrets and
Okay.
learn from their regrets so that they don't make the same mistake.
Something else about Pascal and about machines. I wish EB was here.
Yeah, he would be all over this.
Fucking, he's a machine, and machines are bound to repeat the behavior
Yep.
they do.
Yep.
So, even with his memory loss, if there are ever any more machines,
He would just do it
He would
right
just
over
do the
again.
same thing over
Yep.
again. And if it came down to it, the same would have to have happened, unless you let him leave and live with that pain, so he knows not to.
Mm-hmm. That's the same way. I did that in my first playthrough.
Okay.
Because again, I
I
listened.
remember why, because I didn't know leaving was an option.
Yeah. No, because there's three options. There's memory wipe. There's killing him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then
And then
letting
just
him
leave.
live with his regrets.
Yep.
And then it's like, that's what has to happen.
On the other hand, if you wipe the memory, have you wiped the memory and gone back to talk
I
to
think
him?
I've listened to Clump's version of it.
Dude, if you go back to talk to him, he's just selling pieces and parts of the fucking
Yeah.
machine children.
Yeah.
And it's fucked.
That's
And I'm
super
like,
fucked up.
It hurts, but he's fine. He's happy.
Yeah.
I'm not. My soul hurts. But
I agree with what you're saying, Xavier, but P5 brings in the equation that this world doesn't matter if you grow. That's the thing that's changing my opinion of this. Because like if in Nier Automata, whatever you're talking about,
Mhm.
if the person if you left and they had to deal with their actions, that's the one thing. But if it was a situation where they can't grow or change their personality in the first place, would you have still done that?
I feel like the way that they're doing it in P5, like yes, they're not leaving room to grow, but it's a set path. Like Ryuji's deal was he didn't make the choice to do what he wanted to do. Thing is, he told Adam, this is what I wanted to do, but something fucked up and I couldn't move forward with my life. So now I feel like I'm useless. Okay, well, fuck it.
we'll just erase that.
Yeah, let's just erase that.
Yeah,
And now you can.
that's great. That's just how I see it.
No, I don't like the idea of taking the easy way out. Specifically,
I think I
me.
understand.
Knowing me, I don't like the easy way
I
out,
think I
and I
understand.
should.
It doesn't feel earned.
It doesn't feel earned.
Earning it doesn't matter at this point because everything will be great. You don't have to worry about anything or growth. That's just the way I'm seeing it.
Could
Because,
life
because
ever-
that circumstance is there. That's how I see it.
Could life ever become boring to you in that way?
There is no such thing as boring. It's always great.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, so we're just fucking high. We're high off
Basically,
rocker.
yes.
Like, okay, so put
you,
the
you are
like,
mentally on a world drug.
So
You are
You're just 24/7 cum.
You're in
this
heaven.
is this is this
Put
is
me
no,
under, Doc.
no different than like
Give me the blue pill.
the Shelter music video.
Yes.
Yeah, so same thing,
Yeah.
and that's the better option.
I don't think that's the better
It's
option.
world destruction.
No, not world destruction.
I know.
Yeah.
It was, Shelter is a good music video. Watch it.
Again, it's just like it.
Yeah, I see.
I just personally feel like
No, yeah, that's fine. We have different opinions on
Yeah.
that. That means,
I just feel like that is such the easy way out
yeah,
for
it is.
for
Yeah, it is.
humanity.
It is.
It is.
Is that a bad thing? That's for you to decide. Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
C's get
You're not
degrees,
working.
boys.
Somebody did it for you.
C's get degrees, boys.
What's the problem with that?
I've argued my point.
Sometimes you need a little help to push you in the right direction.
Oh
Finish-
yeah,
so what
a
you're
little
saying-
help,
so what you
not
guys are all
your
saying-
entire fucking life.
So what you're all saying is I should probably finish Persona 5.
Yes.
I should start Persona 5.
Do it if you want to. I don't want to force you to do it. Just if you want to play it, you totally
Don't
can.
finish P5. Go
Okay.
get P5R.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't have P5.
yes, that.
I have P5, but not P5.
I
Yeah,
have
flat
P5, but
P5 is
not-
kind of weak.
Yeah, I've been sitting on it. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Okay.
P5 was the worst Persona game I had played
Wait,
in terms
what?
of the ending.
Whoa.
The ending did not do anything for me
Yeah, flat
until
P5.
I played P5R, and then it became right under 3.
Right under 3.
I liked P5's ending better than P4's.
P5's regular ending, I do agree, but it was also really boring to me. Like, it was just, okay, this is what happens. What we've been told is going to happen, happens.
It
And
didn't
it's like,
feel as interconnected as 4's ending to the world and the story you've been doing.
I could see that.
And that's why I liked 4
But
more.
it's the same situation. In P4,
4's
the
ending was
fog
kinda
was
good,
the
too.
problem.
Huh?
The fog was the problem.
Yeah.
In
basically.
P5,
and
with-
giving a certain person a ability.
Yeah.
I called that so fucking early.
In P5, I
didn't.
feel like
I was actually
you
like-
see the problem, but you don't recognize the problem.
I feel like Persona 5 had a bad thing where the villain just came out of nowhere, and it wasn't
Little bit.
like foreshadowed very, very well.
I feel like they definitely tried to make it a little more SMT like.
I
That was-
feel
yeah, but-
like it. I feel like the villain for Just 5 is strangely is and isn't foreshadowed.
Yeah, it's not
because
directly.
there is no villain. The villain is just a representation
Of
of the problem.
yeah.
It's literally at that point it's basically just a symbol.
Yeah.
It's just a symbol for
But I like P4 more than 5, the original 5, because of the
P4 or P4G?
Okay,
G's
you
ending is
can't
really
fucking tell me the disco ball doesn't come out of nowhere with its fucking lasers.
No, fuck him.
Like, you can't tell me
No,
disco
no,
ball
fuck
doesn't
him.
come out of nowhere.
Isn't really that different from regular 4.
A
4G
key
has a
character
problem.
makes it a different situation.
Well, there's that
4G
extra like
has a problem.
ending, which is cool, but
Golden has a couple problems.
We're not talking about problems, we're talking about endings.
I know. They're basically the same in terms of what I'm going to talk about.
Okay.
Which is, like, the reveal on who is pulling the strings and what is doing what is untouchable in Persona. In the 3 big Persona games. Like, 3, 4, 5. Like, that is the best part of that game.
About who's pulling the strings?
Yeah.
In P4s, it was somebody that you met once.
No, under that.
Oh, you're talking about
Unbelow.
culprit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who actually that is in the reveal is fucking great.
Well,
That's
also-
the best part of that.
I also thought the one above that was actually I
Well,
thought
yeah,
was really
the one
fucking
above
cool.
that is great. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not
cool,
gonna lie.
too.
Reveals that came close to that. No, it's not even close. Fuck, what am I saying? But a decent reveal. Trails in the Sky. When this whole time he's had like the dude with the blue hair has like this side-facing portrait. Then he gets the direct portrait, and it's just like, oh fuck.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's another good one. It's like, You son of a bitch. It was you. And you're like, I can't believe that motherfucker's the one who did it. And then you go into chapter 2 and it goes more. And you go into chapter 3 and it goes a little bit more.
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to play chapter 3 because
You don't have to.
I fucking hate Kevin.
Really?
Fucking hate Kevin.
Oh! So are you playing 2 right now?
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah!
I usually don't answer these kinds of questions. Fucking pain beetles, they just jam though.
I'm telling you, like, Kevin's story is sad, but once you learn more about Kevin and what he is and what organization he belongs to, then it becomes a little more understanding.
I don't like just him as an individual. I hate him more than Agate.
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair. I get it. I get it. I'm not a big fan of Agate either. I'm really not. The only reason why I tolerate him is because of Tita. That's literally the only reason why I tolerate him.
that's a hard sell for me.
Yeah.
I really like Tita, but I really don't like Agate.
Yeah. So I will say, and I will warn you, differences aside, we have our different opinions.
It's just
Good
how
for
we
you.
roll, man.
P5R. P5R. The final song of that soundtrack fucking slaps.
Oh my
The credits?
god.
No. The one during the fight.
I
The
think
last
just
fight.
With lyrics, it's fucking great.
Yeah,
The guitar.
It's a bop.
when you go
I like that song more than P3's final song, and I like P3 as a whole better.
I dare
the
say
song that plays during the credits.
No, the final battle.
I dare say, honestly,
I don't
going
find
up
out.
the stairway to the treehouse,
Oh,
from that
that's
point,
great.
from that point onward, the music is just.
It slaps.
The music
It
is
is
fucking great.
that was
Yeah.
a fucking ride. Like
Yeah.
a car could have crashed through my apartment building, and I don't know if I could have been torn away from that game.
It starts out with the fucking riff of the same guitar that you've been hearing the whole fucking game when you're doing your fucking heists.
Yeah.
To familiarize yourself with it, and then it changes.
Yeah. But yeah, for Trails, for Kiseki specifically, if you do decide that you're not going to play 3, and I'll figure out a way, I'm pretty sure you could find it, getting the Crossbell arc is really good. The Crossbell arc is the one that happens between Sky and Cold Steel. It's Trails to Zero and Trails of Azure. Probably some of the best writing in the series. I will be completely honest with you.
Okay.
But if you decide to go into Cold Steel, play 1, 2. Don't play 3. Don't play 4 until you realize that I need to go back. That's what I'm telling you.
I can't wait to see more with whatever the fuck is going on with Alec. Let's call them Alec.
You gotta give me a hair color.
The entire no, the civilization Alec.
Like Allegan.
Allegan.
Oh!
What the?
You're not talking about the secret society, are you?
No.
You're talking about the
I'm talking about
precursors.
the final dungeon for the first game.
Oh, yeah.
Just like-
that shit's a fucking trip.
Okay, just like what the fuck?
I
trip.
Because I will say that you need to, like, the game has a lot of history, and once you read up on the history, and you know what the definition of what a certain word is and what their purpose is in along the world, and then you go into Cold Steel and you're like, what? Because here's the thing that they put in Cold Steel too, right? When you play it, after you beat the game, they expected you to play the game again and collect these 6 files that explain the history of Erebonia specifically. And what I'm going to tell you is that beat Cold Steel once, read and look up the Black Records, and then think about it, and then play 3-4.
I would likely I'd likely go to a wiki and read the story of Trails in the Sky 3.
Are you going to read it?
I'd probably read it or watch a playthrough or something.
Read it. There's not a lot of playthroughs. Kiseki's not that.
Yeah.
So funny enough, not that big. My girl, fucking Lady Virgilla, watch her shit on YouTube. She has like all the trails from Trails 1 to Azure and parts of Cold Steel 1 finished and summarized. The thing that I do love about 3 that I will tell you is that 3 has these special doors in it when you're in basically it's Nexus from Demon Souls.
Never played Demon Souls.
Demon Souls, its hub area is called the Nexus, and they basically have that in Sky the Third. There are specific doors that have backstories on characters that you have met and the story of situations that get brought up in the future. Yeah, it's super weird. Like, I will say that there's a door in the third where you fight somebody who you probably can't beat.
Okay.
Hey, flex. Yeah, it's like, it's weird. You shouldn't fight him, but it's the best fight in the game.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm not trying to persuade you to play the third. You can definitely read it, but there are doors. Like, how far are you in 2, if you can tell? Or did you just start or haven't started yet? Okay. There's a character that you meet in 2 that has a strong relationship with somebody else later on in the cast. And there's a door specifically for her in the third that is really fucked up. Like, really fucked up. And it makes you angry as a person to read this. And it's like, I must protect this person because they are a product of somebody else's design.
Favorite character from, I think, the start to where I am now in all the story? So, strangely enough, I think my favorite character might be Jose.
Really?
I really like Jose.
That's fair.
I don't know why. She's just great.
Okay, I'm gonna end the podcast now because we've been going for like 2 hours and it just became me and him by
Been
this
2
point.
hours?
I'm so sorry about
2
that.
hours.
Anything in the
When?
off, Caleb?
Bobby Lashley won the WWE title, and I'm really
Bobby
excited.
Lashley?
Bobby Lashley.
Really?
Also,
Yeah.
see you tomorrow, DM. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Hold on, I want to talk about this WWE.
It's
thing.
gonna go by really fast.
Okay, hold on. I gotta look up Bobby Lashley so I think I know who is he black?
Yes, he's
Is he the dude who worked with Kurt Angle for a while? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
You're thinking of Shelton Benjamin,
Oh.
but Shelton Benjamin is in the faction with Bobby Lashley. Anyways, just throwing this out there. I've been.
Yeah, he's that huge black dude that looks like Seal if his face didn't get messed up. Am I wrong?
No. Yeah, I knew it.
Dude's ripped.
Anyways, no, it's like him and Lesnar together have all the muscles on the planet. Anyway,
You're right.
just really fast. Lashley's been one of like my favorite guys since he came back in 2018. I've been hard for him.
Not hard rooting, but hard.
End the podcast right there.
I'm not ending it.
Okay. Anyways, he just won the WWE Championship. He is the 3rd black man to ever win that championship.
Who's the other?
The Rock and Kofi Kingston.
Oh, Kofi won one?
Kofi won one, not last WrestleMania, but the one before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't CeeLo have like a
CeeLo?
yes,
Green?
CeeLo Green have like a fucking Dark Souls smoke mask or something?
No, he painted himself gold.
Oh, he looked like fucking smoke from Orange.
Yeah, I
Smoke.
remember I posted that picture where it's
I
like
know.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and it was like